An extra live video today. Probably too much. But today's the 4th of July, and I'm doing nothing but sitting home, bored out of my freaking mind at night. So I'm chilling, and I'm gonna enjoy doing this stream, I guess. That sounds good to me. I have a few comments to make on bitching about Elden Ring. We'll get to that in a minute. I'll do it while I'm playing. A lot of people are complaining about Elden Ring. Some of them are some of them are okay, let's put it this way. Okay, there are people out there that Twitch and play the game. There are people out there that review the games, and there are people out there that are fanatics, have egos, and tell everybody they suck and need to get good. And there's sports fanatics, okay? What a sport fanatic is, and I'll tell you what a sport fanatic is when it comes to games is, a sport fanatic is somebody who loves the game, and only this game, no other game but this game, okay? I have played Destiny 2 for going on quite a few years. I believe it's 9, almost 10 now, right? And they did the final shape, which ended the story, you know, and then Elden Ring come out with Shadow with Your Tree, so I kind of went, hey, because I like Elden Ring, I do. A lot of people are like, what? Yeah, I like Elden Ring. I don't, how do I say this? The game is made to make you learn, okay? That is the whole purpose of this game, is to make you learn. And I got the wrong character, so we're going to have to change it. The whole purpose of this game is to make you learn, okay? Which we got that. Okay, we got it. We understand it. We get it. The whole get good concept. Yeah. See this? This works. Okay, we're good. Alright. The game makes you learn by working and doing stuff, okay? Now I'm gonna show you in a few minutes with Pot Night what I mean by that. But I do have an issue with some people saying things and not understanding what the hell they're talking about when they're not a parent, or if they are a parent, not getting the idea of what a parent really is, or handicap, or disability. Disability. That's the phrase. Okay. Okay. I have a disability, so that's going to clear this all up, right? I'm going to go do this cave down here, and then I'm going to head up to the castle. Okay, I'm going to head up to the castle and kick the crap out of somebody and call it a day. Oh, actually, I should do some more caves over here, too. So let's do this area here, and then we'll go do the castle after. Sound good? Sounds good. Alright. So, with that said, this game teaches you how to play. Okay, when you first start out, you are scratching and clawing for every rune you can get. You are busting your ass fighting monsters that are way over your level. And you are stressing to the point where it's stressful. Don't get me wrong. Now, that's the beginning. Okay, then there's a middle part, the happy part, where you get to do everything and everything goes great and you have no problems. You're kicking everything's ass, which is about 150. Okay, 150 is the happy part. Okay, now I'm going to show this guy what it means to be a knight. Okay, I'm going to show him what it means to be a knight. Alright, got it? Okay. Come on! I wasn't done with you yet. Let's go. You holding your eye because I poked it? Well, too bad. Suck it up. Oh, that hurt. Apparently, he wasn't happy I poked him in the eye. He's eventually going to pull out that sword and kick my ass or try to. Hey. Now, mind you, I'm playing New Game Plus 5, okay? I know what I'm getting into because I know what I'm doing, right? I know what I'm playing. I've done it 5 times. I've played the whole damn game 5 times. You know. Gonna hit me again? Hey, that worked. Try it again. Come on. Ah, no, you don't. Alright. There goes your ankle. I cut his Achilles tendon. Did you see it? It went down. Alright, so I played this game 5 times. This is new game plus 5, right? And yes, I am complaining because the DLC is hard. But apparently I have to rebuild a character, so that's going to happen whether I like it or not, which is going to take a while because, as usual, it does take a while to rebuild a character. Especially when you're starting over from scratch with nothing in your hands. Okay? Anytime you see one of those, try to get ahead of it and then swing at it. If you can, use a special because some of them get faster and faster as they go. Now, with that said, I am not a slouch at playing this game, but I'm not a genius at playing this game, and I will say that because I'm not. But I will say one thing, okay? I am not a Twitter genius. I'm not an internet. I'm not a Twitch streaming genius. I'm not either of the above, okay? But here's the thing: you don't have to be to have common sense. All right? I'm sorry, but you don't. All right? I watch people review this game. I watch them review the DLC. I watch them all play it because, of course, everything started up, and then it started harassment, and then it started this, and then, of course, the sports player fans got involved, the ego fans got involved. Then, before you know it, there's Asmongold and a few others, and VTubers, and everybody else hops on the bandwagon because the minute there's a controversy, everybody runs to where the controversy is to get attention. Okay? And I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying that's the way it goes. Because if you don't keep viewers, you don't stay in business. Alright? That's just plain and simple. Same thing with gaming. They don't keep players playing. They don't stay in business. Alright? Let's break it down to that simple fact. Alright? Because, of course, everybody's going to say, wow, you're... Rah. And yes, I am playing at night. Oh, my God, where everybody else is playing instead of, playing in the morning real early like I always do. And no, you can't donate. I'm sorry, I just don't want you to because I just don't care for you to do it. I'm not VIing for attention. I don't need it. I'm quite a few years old. Alright. I enjoy playing this game because it is difficult, but I also enjoy exploring the world. Exploring the world is one of my favorite things to do. As you can see, I'm calm, cool, collected, and not screaming. Yeah, right? That's why I'm calm, cool, collected, and not screaming. Because I'm enjoying the world. Do I run through some of it? Yes. Do I stop and kill everything in some areas? Yes. Do I just say the hell with it and run through it in certain areas? Yes. Do I play it in all different ways? A mage, a hunter, a unga bunga build. I like the samurai. The samurai's really good, especially the bleed build. I don't have a bad problem with a basic bleed build. I'm not a nut and need to have thousands of bleed points. I don't mind using the basic one. Basic katana bleed build. Real simple. Yeah, they ain't gonna beat me to the pulp, but we're going anyways. Sorry, buddy. We'll go get your sewing kit, your needle. Alright. So Bach needs us to go get his needle, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get his needle. Alright. I'm going to switch out because I kind of like the new greatsword. I'm going to try that more often, see what it does. Just the fairly with the spear, all sounds good. Yeah. With my block counter. Yeah, that works. Or just a stab in the face. Now some of these areas are really low, but you go through them to get stuff. I'm also doing a walkthrough with the Pot Knight, so you guys can see where to go with some of the new people that are coming in because of the controversy. Now, every time there's a game, there's always some kind of controversy. It's too hard, it's too easy, it's brand new, it costs too much, it did this, there's not enough frame rates, blah, 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 blah. We could go on for days. Okay? Now, when I first got through it, I realized that being game plus 4 is not really a good thing to be in the new patch. And, yeah, everybody's like, oh, it shouldn't matter, it doesn't matter, bullshit. I've been playing with friends. I've been playing with everybody. I've been trying to get through Radon and everything, okay? I've gone through just about every boss except for Radon and the tree guy. Okay, that was it. And then I gave up. I said the hell with it. I went and killed the Elden Lord, started over. Okay? Because everything I did, I could not get Radon past a quarter of a bar. At this level. With everything and all my build and the whole 9 yards. And 4 different builds with pots and friends and everything else. And I said, you know what? The hell with it. I don't bother with it. Okay? Dude. Mickey's going ham with that great sword. But you understand what I'm saying. I didn't see any sense in bothering with it because I got to that point where it was 200 times and I said, the hell with it. Okay? I didn't get the circlet. I didn't get all the stuff. I didn't get, you know, the new outfit with the ponytail instead of the regular one. Alright? And then I get, well, you need to get good. Okay? What I mean by a sports fan and a fanatic is this, okay? No matter what you fucking do, it's not good enough for them because they are better than you, okay? In their own fucking little minds. Now, mind you, my friends and my son's kids, right? And they have better reflexes than me, and they're much better at building, to be honest. I will give them that. They are pretty good. My son beat the whole game in 50 hours. 50 hours, okay? And yes, he is a sports fan sometimes. I did it, da-da-da-da-da. And he did it, and then he set it off and went and played another game. He's working on a holy build now. He will do it when he gets around to it, when he feels like it. But to be honest, in 50 hours, he beat the whole thing from beginning to DLC. Okay? He literally built a Samurai Blood build and went from the beginning to the end. You know? I don't think he's ever played a New Game Plus. Right? I don't think he's ever played a New Game Plus. Not that I know of. He usually doesn't, you know, want to play it again. Because it is a one-player game, to be honest. And if you go by that simple logic, all you people starting this drama and going off, it's just crazy. Okay? Because a lot of people do that. They play the game, they're done. Once they finish the story, they're gone. You know what I mean? Elden Ring is a beautiful game. I mean, look at it. Look, you can't ask for grass. You can even see the burn marks on my pot and the sludge on it and the oil. You know, when it has to do with pots and oil. Alright? You see all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's very detailed and it's very graphic. The stories are great. You know, Alexander's story is something I really like because he's the only honest NPC out of the whole damn thing that doesn't try to cut your throat at some point. And that's the truth. All he does is tell you right out that he wants to fight people stronger and stronger until one day he wants to fight you. Honest. The only other honest character like that is the potentate. Baird. Baird is the only other honest character in the whole damn game. Right? Well, maybe I'll go with Yuri. Okay, Yuri's straight up in front. Okay, Nefeli, she's in it for herself. She just doesn't have any self-confidence because her father instills in her that he's going to be the Elden Lord and she's just going to have to suck it up when technically she's strong enough to be better than him. He's manipulating everybody in the Round Table Hold. Anosh, he straight up tries to kill you right off the bat after you grab a medallion. He's not much different there. Shit. Bach, I feel bad for Bach. Bach doesn't have any self-confidence, and unless you do a certain thing at a certain time, he dies. Okay, because he doesn't have any self-confidence. He changes himself into a human and dies because of it. What the hell else is it? The new DLC, I won't say much about the stories, but I can tell you right now, at the end, you're going to freaking realize how faithful they were to you. Okay? And we'll just put it that way. Great storytelling. Like I said, great characters. Once you figure it out. Because I will tell you this, it's very vague. Okay? There's a lot of vagueness to it in some areas if you don't pay attention to it. And I know you're all going to sit there before you even start, sports players and sports fans. Alright? We get it. Okay? We get it. You love this game so much that nothing's going to change your game. Nothing's going to do this. Well, here's the thing. They just changed your game today with a freaking patch. Because they had to. So, here's the deal. Get over yourself, and the rest of us will get over you. Okay? That sounds good. Now, with that said, there are people out there who just love to cause drama. Okay? And I've seen a lot of them do it. I know a blonde recently who did it just to get her attention. And everybody's like, well, they're picking on her. No, they're not. Because this girl does this all the freaking time. If it isn't Star Wars, it isn't a game, it's something else. And she always has to be in the middle of it just to get the attention. Okay? And I don't give a crap who you think you are, or who you think she is, and how nice she's supposedly at. Bullshit. Okay? There ain't nobody on Twitch and nobody on YouTube that doesn't do it for the views or the attention. Okay? At some point. Even I do it. Okay? I like to have my 5 views. I like to hang out with the girls I know and let them watch me play and hang out and shoot the shit and do all that. It's fine. I don't care if I got 12 people. I don't care if I got 2,000 people. It is what it is. You know what I mean? If I'm paying attention to the talk at all, because usually I'm playing and not paying attention to shit. And that does happen. But like I said, people don't... How do I say this? If they toot their own horn, they toot it the loudest. If that makes any sense. You understand? And if they're in front of that camera and everybody's paying attention to them, they will toot it more and more and more and more, and they will keep rolling around until they are the center of attention. Right? And there are people, like I said, in Twitch and on YouTube, that all they do is complain about everything so they can get the shock value of being in front of the camera. Okay? That's another thing. I'm not saying this game is bad. What I'm saying is it is difficult for average players. Okay? And I will say that. The disability thing, yes, this should be capable of anybody who has, like, say, one hand, or colorblind, or, you know what I mean? There should be a million reasons why they should be able to play this game, okay? Not having a pause, right, is not something I really think you need in this game, because it really doesn't need it, okay? Because, to be honest, I can sit here like this for hours, run around the house, get a soda, get cigarettes, da-da-da-da-da, and it doesn't really kill anything as long as I'm not standing where I'm going to die. Okay? And if it does log me out, whoop-de-doo. It tells me I didn't log out properly. And I might have lost something. Maybe my runes or something like that. Whoop-de-doo. Okay? But I can literally sit here, like I am, folding my arms, and sit here all freaking day if I want to. Okay? Now, with that said... The statement that was said was this, and I was like really, how do I say this? Not fucked off by it. I just thought it was retarded with no common sense. Alright? And what I mean by this is this, okay? If you are playing this game, and your kid grabs a freaking metal fork and heads for the outlet, do you need to be playing this game? That's not a disability. That's common stupid sense. You shut it off and go take care of your children. Okay? I have 2. I'm a parent. I raised them since they were just born. And all the way to 23. Okay? Not once did I think the game was more important than my children. Especially if I thought they were doing something wrong. For fudge sakes, people. I've heard some stupid shit, but that one takes the cake. And the only reason why she said it was to get the attention of being foolish. And that's the God's honest truth. And I watch this guy, right? I listen to some of his music. I like his music. I don't quite like his political view, okay? But I do like some of his music. I do believe his name is Anthony McDowell, okay? Or McDonald, or something like that, okay? McDonald is a common name in America, okay? And this guy has an attitude from hell. And he does it for the shock value so you'll buy his music, okay? That's the whole purpose of what he does, right? And you all get all fucked off and upset and everything else about this person making this video, this blonde girl. And the God's honest truth is that she only made it to get the attention. And that was it, so she'd get more viewers. Because when she has a low in her viewing, she does stupid shit like this. And I've watched her do it quite a few times. If it ain't this, it will be another game she doesn't like. And to be honest, if this game should be capable of other people playing it, no matter what they are, race, creed, handicap, disability, whatever, okay, that is just common sense, because they like to play games too. Alright? Now, I'm sure if somebody went, hey, I need this, or explained it, or maybe, you know, Mizusaki would enjoy it if he wants to, the person that makes it, or the company, would figure out a way to make it right so it would fit, okay? Did I kill the dragon? I thought I killed it. Yeah, I did. Alright. Come here, dog. There you go. Which is perfectly fine, okay? I don't like it when people sit there and say, don't play it if you can't handle it, okay? Because that's not the point of it. It's a game. It's like solitaire. It's like buying cards. It's like Uno, okay? It's like Spyro, alright? Or any game you can think of that's family friendly. This should be capable of other people playing it, whether they're good at it or not. Because it's a game, okay? That I don't have a problem with, okay? What I have a problem with is the stupidity of people that don't have common sense and don't read things right, or the world changing. Disability is a function that anything that anything that can prevent you from doing something that you can't normally do, okay? Well, pausing a fucking game and not paying attention to your kid is something you can normally do by shutting it the fuck off, okay? That's not a disability. I don't know where you freaking people get around these days, but trust me, you're not exactly in the right frame of mind. Alright? That's not a disability. Okay? If I break my leg, and it takes 6 months to repair, okay? For that 6 months, I ride a cart in Walmart. I walk with a cane. I do whatever until my foot gets better. That is a temporary disability. Yes, I get that word. I understand that part of it. But I'm sorry, taking care of your damn kids, looking after yourself is not a disability. It's a stupidity. Okay? Not a disability, stupidity. Right? It's a no common sense thing. Alright, now that that's done, like I said, people on here just want to get views and attention because that's what they do. Now, I'm going to play this game and finish it up, and then we're going to the castle to kill Margit. This is where you get your rocks, if you're low level, to get your stuff up to snuff. Okay? You need all these rocks. I would get every single one of them and kill everything and grab as many as you can get. Alright? Now, with that said, this is how you learn to play the game. Watch a walkthrough, follow somebody, do what you feel is right, okay? I think that playing a game is a learning experience, right? And I have hours, because yes, and this is where it's going to start, I am disabled, okay? I have an issue. Okay, so when people sit there and say, well, I can't pause it, so that's a disability, because I didn't get to save my kid from a freaking fork in an outlet. Well, here's the problem. If your kid's got a fork and he's running for an outlet, you're freaking pretty dumb. So the disability is yourself with no brain pan. Alright, that's that. Okay, a disability is something that people have that causes them not to function like everybody else normally. Now, with that said, most disabilities can be remedied by either meds or harder to work than normal people. You can cope with other people. Now, hold on before you all get nuts, okay? If you're missing 2 legs, you're not going to remedy that easy by coping with other people, okay? That takes work. And you have to learn to live with not having 2 legs, okay? So don't get all brash and going nuts because you got an 8th grade education and, you know, not 4 cents in your brain. I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? They do affect your life, and they always will affect your life. Being handicapped, being missing arms, limbs, accidents, this, that, and the other thing. I actually have some wonderful people that were missing a few things, okay? My grandfather, right, lost all his fingers one day cutting wood for a reel, right? Or lost all fingers on one hand just about, all right? For the next 20 or 40 years, right, he never had an issue. He learned to deal with it and live with it. He didn't make an excuse for it. He didn't, how do you say, start drama about it. He just learned to deal with it. Okay? Now, I learned to function with mine. I take meds for mine. Okay? I understand what it's like, but I'm so tired of normal people throwing around a word they do not fucking understand. Okay? Ever. You won't understand it if you're normal. You won't understand it if you don't have one. You will not understand it because you don't have it. Okay? And that's the thing. That's just the way it works. You won't understand it if you don't have it. It's simple. Right? If you've got all your legs and arms, you're not going to tell somebody who doesn't have all their legs and arms how to live because you just can't. Okay. Now, that's over. This mine has to be cleared out. You get all your stones out of it, but before you kill the boss, you have to go up this ladder again and jump off at the right time to go get the boss. Because he's kind of hidden, out of the way. And there's a statue, so if you die, you can come back to it. Unfortunately, you have to fight these guys with fire, which sucks. You know, I like throwing rocks at them. And if you have the Rocket Rank, it's a very good spell to throw at him. But yes, some of you new people out there that are just starting out in the ring, this is going to be a difficult challenge if you have never played a Souls game. Okay, I didn't play a Souls game until Dark Souls 3. When I started out, I was so noob, and everybody was having a great time. My kid was enjoying laughing at me because I was pissed right off. I'm telling you, cocked right off. I was so mad. And this game can be aggravating. Very aggravating, actually. You like, oh, forgot he exploded. Damn, it's been a while since one of them exploded on me. I don't think they do on the low levels. They do on the higher levels. Yeah, see, he's exploding on me because I'm high level. They usually don't on the 1 levels unless they get him in the back. Usually try to sneak up on him and stab him in the back. Sneak attack, crit hit. Works great. But like I said, there are people out there that are in it for the shock value. There are people out there that are just going to defend their game no matter what you do. And there are people out there that are going to defend it, and they're going to defend it through their freaking last breath if they have to. Okay? And I don't care when they sit there and say, well, I'm not defending it. Dude, if you weren't defending it, you wouldn't be fucking screaming all its praises and not mentioning stuff like hitboxes, frame rate, I guess. I don't care for the frame rate. I don't give a shit as long as it looks good and I move. If I'm lagging, I care about it. But I play on console. If I don't play on PC, I don't sit there and tweak my thing and the vid card and everything. There's a fanatic you need to know about right there, a computer fanatic. I played PC for, Jesus, 10 years? 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. I played WoW, actually, World of Warcraft. Not a bad game, pretty decent. And then I realized that I was hooked. Like, way hooked. Like, so hooked that all I could think about is all I wanted to do was do that. Okay? And I realized it by watching somebody else play it. Yep, that's how I realized it. Watching somebody else play it. Never moved from the chair, asking other people to play for a subscription, the whole 9 yards. Yep, that's how I found it out. Yeah. Ooh, just like that. Want some more? Give me some more of that. I'm getting low on pots. This is not good. There we go. That is a pretty good Ash War, I have to say. There's a reward medallion. That's where you get it. It's from in this cave. You also get a lot of stones in here, so get as many stones as you can get. Especially if you're low level, grab all your stones. Even if you don't have enough runes to make your weapon better, you still got the stones. Later on, we'll get into bell bearings. Bell bearings are harder to get. Like I said, this is a beautiful game. There ain't nothing visually that doesn't say this is a good game. Okay? Frame rate, whatever you want to call it. If you want to get down to the brass tacks, by all means get down to the brass tacks. Okay? I was watching this person do the video, and they're critiquing Elden Ring, and then the first thing they do is advertise a set of glasses that basically you sit and use as a screen for your game. Okay? And they look like my glasses, except bigger. So then you can truly walk around playing a video game and get hit by a car. Yes, that's what we all need, right? You got to use common sense, people, and you definitely got to use it. It's a normal thing, okay? If your kid is out of control and you don't know what it's doing, or you don't know what it's doing and it's quiet and whatever, you really shouldn't be playing a video game anyways. That's not a disability, that's just common sense, okay? Because apparently, if your kid's getting into stuff it shouldn't get into, then you need to correct it, or find a way to stop it, or, you know, you get where I'm getting at. Because a kid sticks a fork in an outlet, you're pretty much, you know, having a kid that's going to have more than one disability when he's through. Hell, my kid one day, the dog actually, caused the window to get broke, okay? The kid and the dog were playing, they were running back and forth, I was changing the windows for the winter. And the dog slid into the window and broke it, right? The dog, I went in, grabbed the dog, got the dog out of the glass, and my son, of course, looks at pretty shiny glass, and he's only, I'd say about 3, 4, somewhere in there. He ain't very old. I think he's like 2. Yeah, 2. And he sees it, and he's shiny, and he's like, I gotta have it, and he picks it up. And I'm like, oh my God. Right? So my day just got worse, you know. Yeah, you ain't got no more bleeding. Ouch, that hurt. Oh, now you're gonna dodge everything. That's fine. Here, eat this. I love when an NPC dodges everything. It's great. Okay, that's that. You get rid of the Duvia, and then you get her dagger, which is great. And you can talk to Yuri, which is down here. Okay. Now, like I said, it's just common sense sometimes. Things happen, and they do happen. But the first thing is if you got a kid doing stuff like that, you want to keep an eye on him. You don't want to be playing a video game for 10 hours. You really don't. And I know people relax how they do these days, and different ages, and so on and so forth. But seriously. Margit is not going to compare of you beating it if your kid's in the hospital because it did something foolish and you didn't catch it. Okay? That's just common sense. That's not a disability. That's just common sense. People will use anything as an excuse to do shit. Anything to get attention. Anything to, I don't know, be different than everybody else. I think it's really redundant these days, and it doesn't help that it happens as much in everyday life and government and everything else these days than it does really get anything done. I'm amazed at how many people get away with stuff without working, because all they're doing is paying attention to other people's shit. And to be honest, Twitch, YouTube, these people are actually working or earning money through views. So you also got to remember that. When they open their mouth and say something, it's usually because they're trying to get views to get money. Me, I don't give a crap, really. I like playing. I like helping gamers out. If they watch a YouTube video or one of my walkthroughs and they find something that they didn't know before, I'm all happy for that. If they don't, and they hate my views, and they don't like me, then don't watch me. It's that simple. If you don't like the fact that I'm flirting with a girl or something when she's on my video, then so be it. But that's the other thing. If you don't like the game, don't buy it. It's that simple. I've, over the years gaming, I've probably spent maybe $300 on shit that really didn't matter. Probably games that I shouldn't have bought. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't care for them after I played them. I have a problem. It's not an illness. It's not a disability. I have a need to finish a game. Okay? I need to finish it. Really? Come on, buddy. Gonna do that again. Oh. Ouch! That hurt! Don't do it! Ow! Oh. Yoy! Get off of me! Alright, Patches. You want to play that game? I can play that game too. Watch this. You ready? Well, yeah, okay. Ugh. You gonna give up? That's what I thought. Yeah. That crap off me. Yeah, you're gonna think so. I'll forgive and forget just this once. He has a medallion that you can get from him if you do the quest line. I really don't care to, but Patches has an interesting quest line. He's in love with somebody that doesn't love him. And I don't always get it right. I think I got it right with one character, not this one. But if you really want a good outfit and a spear, yeah, whack him. It's the best way to do it. If you want to. It's up to you. You can follow the storyline out. I always do. I tend not to whack him when I should. I did kill Bernard because I didn't have Bernard's gear, and when I killed him, I got an achievement out of it for getting all the gear in the game. Which is odd because I did not get what's his name's. I needed to take a break from getting gear and building a character because I have to rebuild the Paladin again. Or rebuild the Crucible Knight, or, you know, whatever. Because I cannot beat Radon for some reason. And they say that the New Game Plus doesn't affect it, which is bullshit. Because if it didn't, then I wouldn't have a problem fucking beating him, you think? It'd be like I was just playing the game today, right? Get the frick off there. There we go. Yep, that's the juice. Okay. Always. You boop. Hey, fellas, how you doing? How's things? Good? Exploding barrels and fire do not work. Ah, too funny. Oh my god. I killed myself. It's always fun when you do that. But like I'm saying, is you got to understand that if you're going to play this game, you're going to have to learn as you go. You're going to have to grab more runes as you go. You can watch videos and find out how people build things. Anybody who tells you don't watch Feta Life, Feta Life is really good at this game, but I don't think he really has a sense of new players. getting their ass kicked by trying to make his builds before it's time for them to make them. Okay, FetLife does his builds at 150. Okay, normally, right? He always has the stuff. Usually, he has what he needs. We're not going to do this again, fellas. Did I get my runes back? Oh, I already had them. I must have lost a twig. When I travel, I keep a twig on me. Usually. So I don't lose twigs. And Patches is somebody to get the twigs from. Yes, and Cowboy makes good builds. Quite a few make good builds. But I will tell you, Cowboy is a sports fan. He's one of those people that, you know, is a sports fan. Alright? Let's just put it that way. Margaret Shackle actually does, but it doesn't do the greatest. And usually if you use it, it just pisses him off. So it's up to you if you want it. Root Growth and Foulfoots are really good if you want to get runes. Like, say, if you're killing a boss, you want to pop one before you walk in. And a twig is good to keep your runes after you get whacked. Yes. So, they're all different people that play this game. And just don't stab an exploding barrel in there. What's in that chest? Nothing special? Yeah, sure. Alright. Phew! Holy crap. I'm going to blow my brains out. Big old sneezy. I'm going to open the chest just to show you what it does. And then I'm going to hopefully not die by the bear that it puts me next to. Oh, you scheming little thief. Gods demand vengeance. Patches is constantly screwing with your life. But just about anybody every Candyman there is, so get used to it. Go get him thoroughly. I'm using some of the summons from the new place, and Tholi's pretty tough. He also really keeps their attention after he kicks their ass. Yoink! Yoink! Damn, dude! You gonna keep doing that or what? Nope. Get him, Dolly. Get him. That's pretty good. It's always fun. He dropped something. Or Tarwin, Talu, Gollum Smith. He's pretty cool. Okay, it drops you off over here. You cannot teleport until you head back. I found a way around that, but I actually just don't bother with it. I mean, I can ride it. He's pretty cool. I like Talu, whatever the hell his name is. The Gollum Smith is fun. He keeps your attention and grabs it. He's very good at that, but he cannot take a beating from the certain people. Like, what's his name? The one we fight twice now. Radon. Radon will literally beat the hell out of him. Yeah, we now fight Radon twice. Yes. I was kind of not disappointed by it, and then I fought him, and I was really disappointed by it, to be honest. No offense, but if Game Plus, New Game Plus doesn't matter, then I should have been able to breeze by him like I just played Game 1. Done a lot of damage to him, which I did not do. Got all his gear by killing him, which I should have done. You know. If you want the Glintstone Staff, good place to get it is from this dude right here. He usually drops one. If he doesn't drop one, then you get the pill. Yeah, see, he usually drops one. And then, of course, she's in there. And then over here is a great shield. Jesus, I haven't got the great shield in a while. Let's try it. Gotta go over here. Gotta stop on the giants. Come here, giant. Come here, buddy. Oh, no. Hoi! Okay. You're sticking the foot. Ready? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. And we're gonna do it again. And there you go. Okay, now the wagon stops. It's not going anywhere. You don't even have to kill the other guy. Not at all. Yep, you don't even have to kill the other guy. I'm just gonna go up here, grab this. Hey, you son of a... Ugh. Alright, buddy. That's how it's gonna be. Come here. Oh, what? Jesus. You don't scare me, dude. You really don't. You might piss off big guy. I wouldn't do that. He might smack you around. Would you... Get off that damn horse. There you go. Now come here. There you go. That's how that happens. Get that freak off me. You gonna keep blowing that horn? There's one down, two down. Here we go. Third one down. Oh! Watch out. Undead in the bushes. You're still blowing that horn? Come here. Alright, that's fine. Come here, buddy. Here, I want to do you something. Shoot! Boom! How'd it feel? Feel good? Felt good to me. Oh, that's gonna hurt. But as you can see, I played this a little while. But like I said, not everybody's going to be good at it when they first do it. If you're struggling, use your tools at hand. That's basically what the guy who makes the thing says. Use the tools at hand. Don't listen to this, oh, you used the summon, you didn't actually get the Elden Ring experience. I'm sorry, dude. One, that is what's in Elden Ring. That is the Elden Ring experience. You're a sports fan, now go sit in your bleacher and shut up. Yep. Because the Elden Ring experience is anything I want it to be. You know, wearing the pot, wearing nothing, just walking around with one sword, not using a spell at all. What else? What else do you guys do? Oh yeah, not use a pot, simp on Ronnie, gain no levels. Oh Jesus, there's quite a lot y'all do. You know what? I get through the game 5 times. That's what I do. Yeah, how does that happen? And I skip a few bosses while I'm doing it if I want to. Because guess what? The first time I went through, I killed everything. Everything. That's why I'm doing a walkthrough. Because I know where everything is. I walked around and found everything. Jeez, I wonder how that happened. Well, that's right, because I did it. Oh my God. Jesus. Wait, I must be a sports fan. Uh-oh, I'm in a new category. I'm a sports fan. Uh-oh. Not really. I like a lot of games. I play Destiny 2. I play Star Trek Online. I play this one. I play... Oh, shit. MechWarrior 5. I play a lot of old school role plays that we used to play with dice chucking and books. Back before they were made into video games. And I enjoy them because that's what I enjoy. Everybody enjoys something. Do I enjoy getting my butt kicked in here? Yes, sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Alright, we're going to go back to Patches. And Patches is going to grovel again. Yeah, he's going to grovel some more. Because Patches likes to grovel. Oh, and if you summon him for the Radon fight in the desert, right, in the Rot Place, he literally walks down to the beach and poofs. He's like, frig that, I'm out of here. Because that's the way Patches plays. Now, going to the DLC, right? I'm not in a hurry to get there because I've already done it. I've already played it. I've already got all the Skidoo trees. The only thing I didn't do was the trees because they were just way too much trouble. The furnace pot dudes, yeah. Now that everybody knows to throw a furnace pot in their head, that's fine, but you got to get them down to throw the furnace pot in. Right? That's the trick. And to be honest, was it worth the crack tier? No. It wasn't worth the crack tiers. There was probably one that everybody liked and the rest of them were shit. And the only reason why they liked it is because it was the easiest one to get. And you'll find out there's a lot of different stuff that's probably in there that nobody's found yet, or they will find, and they're going to make a build on it because they just found it and it's so exciting. And that's the cheap seats. That's the sports fans, boy. Okay? That's the sports fans. They will find everything and make a build on it. They will get everything and go, okay, I want to make a build on this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and then they're only going to play with that weapon and a pair of underwear. That's it. And they're going to use those talismans, that talisman, this talisman, every talisman, and you're going to make a build on it, and they're going to make a video on it, and they're going to do major damage, right? Now, I have an issue with some of them, and there's a few, I will not name names because I'm just not going to, that you never see them die. And I'm sorry, but I've been beat on by every freaking boss in this game. Okay? And it's because they clip their clips. They never show you that they die because they don't want to look bad. Okay? I don't know who does it, but I do know a few that do it. I will tell you that a lot of them do it because they don't want to look bad when they do a clip. I can have a perfect game too and never die. Not once. It's not hard to do. Record everything and then clip it and then put a video on it. And then re-voice over it. Okay? The only time they're actually playing and dying is when they're on Twitch Live. Okay? Or if they're doing live streams. It's the only time you see them die. Okay? And I've seen a lot of them die. And I've seen a lot of them not die. And I can tell you right now that when they don't die, I question it. I don't give a fuck who you are. I question it. Must have been when he was doing one of his builds. I question it. I always question it when they don't die because it just doesn't make any sense. Now, don't get me wrong. You can get good at this game and keep going better and better as you get going, which is great. And I do say that you can do it. I mean, I've had times where I play the original Elden Ring on New Game Plus and I don't die. Or New Game 1 or New Game Plus if I get the build right, and I won't. I'll just whack everything and be out. You know what I mean? A lot of it comes from having the right weapon and the right power build to do it. Also, it comes from just rolling out at the right time or dodging or jumping. And lately, they have fixed the roll so it does not cover you like it used to. It doesn't, you aren't perfectly rolling right. Come here, bitch. Come on. Come get me. Yep. I'll hold my shield over here. Thanks. Are you coming? Or are you just going to stand back there and throw shit? Come on. Here, I'll even show up. Come here. Come on! Ha ha! Bye-bye. You... Okay, so they're guarding the switch, so I gotta go in there whether I want to or not. This is where that comes in. No, one more. Didn't even hit him. Oh, damn it. Fine, I'll have to go in and do it. Okay. And like, you know, a lot of people say it is patience. Okay, if you want to find out everything in this game, you gotta have patience. You gotta bust your ass. You gotta look in nook and crannies. You gotta go in little dungeons. You gotta, you know, and it doesn't matter if you die, really, because everybody dies. I don't care how professional you are or how big you are. You're gonna die at some point because you will screw up. Human beings are not flawless, okay? I don't give a shit who you are. You're not flawless. You're just not. And that goes with everybody. Alright, what are we doing here? Big cat? Probably a big cat. You can never see because... Oh, shit. It's a big dude. Hi, buddy. Dude. Oh, get out. Get out. Get out. Ooh. Mimic save the day. Alright, buddy. Yeah, see, I don't like that because if I was in an animation, he would definitely fucking whack me around. But I suppose the monster's gotta have some freaking damage protection, right? Alrighty. Alright, end goal, which I probably got 12 times over, but it is, you know, it's another summons. There's a lot of different summonses. There's a lot of that are good. I like the Mimic in the original Elden Ring because it works great. For some reason, when you're in DLC, they kind of go all wonky and don't know what to do. Which I don't care for. I hope they fix that in the nerf. Buff them, probably. It would be nice. Because all the summons do it. They'll stand around for 2 minutes, or they won't be targeted at something, and they'll just start walking around the room like they're retarded. Even after they've been attacked, and they've attacked, and yeah, it's just... Didn't care for it. I thought it was a couple, you know, motion sickness things. And I know you don't get the original experience if you use the summons. I'm sorry, but they wouldn't put it in the game if it wasn't this experience. I love hearing that shit, I really do. But I played this thing 5 times. Okay. I fought Margit. I fought Elden Beast. I fought mainly with just a Mimic and me. A lot of the times. Or sometimes with just me. Because the Mimic would die. I don't think I've ever fought anything in here by myself with a pair of underwear on and one weapon. Because, no thanks. And don't get me wrong, you have your way of playing, I have my way of playing, that's fine. But every time you see somebody on Twitch or something on YouTube, they're doing everything to get views. There's a dude that I was laughing at one day because I was like, oh my god. Everything they'd say in the chat, he would do. Everything. Play a tuba, play this, play that, da-da-da-da-da, while you're playing the game. Do this, do that. And I'm like, dude, why? And he's like, that's not, you know, something for me to do. And I was like, yeah, I still don't get it. Why? And, to be honest, He's got about 10 grand worth of viewers, right? And seriously, they come in there to just make him do shit. They don't give a fuck about the game. They don't care about what he's doing. They don't care if he's good at playing it. They just make him do shit, right? The whole purpose is to make him do shit. And that's fine. I mean, that's a way of getting views. That's a way of doing things. That's a way of making videos. I, on the other hand, I have a very dominant personality, and I will do as I like. That's just straight up honest. Yep, straight up honest. I will never play a tuba and then play the video game. I won't stand here in a tank top. I won't tweak my nipples. I won't do anything anybody asks me to do. So you better not start anytime soon. And I'll do it just to be defiant because you asked me to do it. You know, I think there should be like a proper way of doing things. And I think that letting people make money and giving them attention has got to the point now where everybody needs it. Everybody. You know what I mean? To validate themselves. And it's really bad because that's where you get these gamers that are football players or sports fans, or because they have to validate that they're good. And they have to show you that they're good. Okay? Now, me, I don't give a shit. If I die in a funny way, if I kill myself with my own sword hitting an explosive barrel, I laugh because it's funny. Not all the time, because some days I'm having a bad day, but hey, you know, everybody's human. Happy 4th of July, by the way, for America. And the UK, if you want to celebrate too. Or Australia, or anywhere else, you know. This is the day we celebrate our independence that we got, okay? I know it's rude to some people. It may be to others. However you feel. We might burn your tea, you know. We might have thrown it in the water. I'm sorry. You know, it was back then. Not my thing. I wasn't around. Shoot. I did serve the country. I do believe in the country, even though it's really fucking monkey sometimes with some things. I don't believe there's a right or wrong way to live in this country. I don't believe there's a right or wrong way to have freedom. I believe that's why it's freedom. Okay? It's freedom for speech, it's freedom for attitude, it's freedom for this, it's freedom for that. I have an issue with what people do with that freedom. Okay? They cause hate and discontent. They hurt people. They hurt themselves. And sadly, it's become a norm these days in all spots and ways of life. I'm surprised this country makes it through a day without fucking bullshit. Sometimes these days. And it's not, how do I say this? It's not what I fought for, or generations of my family fought for, or anybody else fought for. And that doesn't make me not like purple, green, blue. If you want to be a tranny, that's on you. By all means, you know, do what you want to do. That's your freedom, okay? The people that my freedom is this way and you need to follow it, that's not freedom. That's tyranny, okay? That will always be tyranny. In the face of anything, that will be tyranny. And I don't give a fuck if you're the best liberal in the world or most woke person or in a community of people. You know what I'm saying? The minute you tell somebody they can't be the way they are, or they have to be the way you are, you're taking that freedom away. And it should always be that way. And you should always think that way. Okay? Because that goes for color, creed, race, whatever. Freedom is freedom. Okay? And if that means They want to wear whatever. They want to get surgery. They want to change their life. They want to have kids and they're a man. They want to do this. They want to do that. Then that's their right to do so. Okay? That's what this country is founded on. Right? Liberties, freedoms, opportunities, to make money, to live a life of, freedom and shit. And I've realized that over the years, people have forgot what the hell that means. And today is the day to celebrate that. Have barbecues, hang out with your family, eat hot dogs and hamburgers and drink and, don't drink and drive, but, do party if you want to. Celebrate it how you want to celebrate it. Go get your nails done. Put on high heel boots and sing at the bar, Whatever you want to do, people, but enjoy it. Enjoy the liberties and freedom that you get. Because people have fought for those freedoms for you to have them. They have fucking busted their ass to give you them. Some of them have paid their lives to give it. Okay? And I love it when people say, well, I did this and now you got to do this. You know what? I was in the military. And I was in it for my 4 years, 3.5 year stint because I, bowed out. That's a whole different ballgame. Found out later it's because I can't do certain things because of what I have. Okay? If I'm not medicated, it makes it very hard on my life, and I make it hard on other people's lives. So, anyways, following that up, that's my business. Not the end of the world for everybody else, but that's me. And religion doesn't change that. The fact that you're a different color than me, different sex than me, and yes, I am kind of hard on the women like some days. Didn't say I wasn't me. I'm very opinionated. But how do I say this? You're all misgiving this freedom, okay? And you're all throwing it around like it's white on rice because it's freedom and you live in America. It's not freedom to tell somebody how to be. It's not freedom to force other kids and other people to do things. It's not freedom, and before you get all nutty, because I don't care if you're woke or whatever, okay? I don't care, jump in my chat, do whatever you want, but I'll tell you to go fuck yourself as usual. Because freedom is the right and privilege for everybody in this country to have. Because we took the tyranny away and we sent it across the ocean. Right? And I'm not picking on anybody across the ocean, so don't get into that crap either. But that's why we did it. Okay? Because we wanted to be free in this country and do something different than the other country that we came from. Right? And the other countries we came from. Religious persecution, whatever you want to do. And now we are doing the same freaking thing that we wanted to get away from. Okay? Like I said, not freedom, is it? And I love every part of my family. My dad's side, my mom's side, the whole 9 yards, okay? And that's just the way it is. That's freedom, people. And learn to remember it. Think about it. Use it. Do it. When you open the door for a lady or you open the door for a man, whatever the hell you want to do, you have the freedom to do so. Okay? You have the freedom not to say this or that or, And everybody's like, well, that's anarchy. No, it's not. It's freedom. Because that's what it is. Our forefathers didn't do what they did because they wanted to be chained down. You understand? And I don't care what they did in their histories, their lives, their past, if they had slaves or not, because I hate to say it, but back in 1777 or 1876, no, it was 1776. right? I do believe the day we got independence, right? Was everybody had slaves. Okay? White, Asian, Indian, whatever. That goes for England, France, everybody. So I don't want to hear the poor me's about how you were repressed because your family was repressed 17 generations away. Sorry. Last time I checked, that doesn't happen anymore. And if you weren't there to see it, you weren't repressed by it, by the way. You ever heard of that guy, Steve who does emotional damage? If you weren't there to see it, you didn't get the emotional damage from it. So stop trying to use it to get what you want. Because then I should start trying to use the white minority and what do you want to call it? How you're picking on us all now because we're white and Caucasian? Yeah. I should start using that then, huh? Because that's happening right now. Racism is not freedom. One way or the other. This way, that way, doesn't matter. It's not freedom. I watched good people. Different colors, different races. Decent, honest, hardworking individuals. Females, males. All the above. Gay, otherwise not. You know, I don't think there was trannies in the militaries when I was there, but, you know, I don't think it was allowed at that time. And I know that people have been beat, persecuted, hung, beat up. Hell, we even have a bridge here named after a guy that got beat up on it, unfortunately, because a bunch of high school kids decided to beat up a gay man. And they killed him. But it happens all around in different countries, different states. And it happened at different times. If we want to change that, we can't do that by stifling creativity and freedom. You know what I mean? You just can't. You can't. You know what I mean? If I want to say this, I want to say this, okay? And I'm sorry, but there are quite a few things that I see in the world that everybody's like, oh, it's not racist. Yeah, it is racist. If you're using a racist term to call your brother whatever you want to call your brother just to get back at the whiteys, it's racist, okay? Because it was made by white people that were racist. I don't get it because, like I said, there's no common sense in the world. There's no honesty. There's no truth. You want to bitch about shit, but then you're hypocritic and do the same thing to other people. Okay? That goes with pronouns. That's the same way there. I know you're all going to get mad because I said it, but it does. It goes with pronouns. You're forcing me to tell you something that I don't think you are. Okay? Yeah, and I will say that. Okay? You are Terry, Tom, Jenny, Jake, whoever the hell you want to be. Okay? You have a name. I don't think saying a pronoun in front of your name makes you any more important than me or anybody else. And I really think it's a waste of time. I do. I'm sorry, I just think it is. I don't think that's a freedom. I think that's a control. You know? It's like the other day, I was watching, here, perfect example. 48 Hours. Okay, you know that movie. It's funny, isn't it? Nick Nolte and them, right? Right? Now, I remember back in 92, I believe. 92, 91, somewhere in there. I was still in high school. Okay? We were protesting censorship by the government on music by Naughty by Nature. Right? By Naughty by Nature. Okay? We all know the song. We all know the, band. If you don't know it, you should know it. Because it was highly publicized and all over the news. And a lot of kids across America stood outside their high schools and did what they call a standing demonstration or protest, right? And that's where you leave your job and stand outside, and that's how you do it, right? Now, it didn't get us in trouble because it's one of the freedoms we have, and there's not a lot the school could do about it except wait for us to come back in, and all that. Now, a lot of schools across America did it because we wanted to save the right to have the words and music, whatever words they decided, as long as they were singing it, that it was artistic and it was worth it. Okay? Now, this is a baby boomer, or was born by baby boomers, right? That you all think is, oh my God, a bigot and everything else these days, right? Yeah, because I don't have an open mind. Anyways, this is what we did, I don't know, one weekday. We all stood outside, okay, trying to get this thing, and of course the government saw it, and the petitions were started, and music was given more rights and freedom, okay? Now, mind you, this was back in 92, right? 92, yeah, somewhere in there. And I was watching another 48 Hours, and 48 Hours was made in the 80s, okay? And in the 80s, there's a phrase or a line in the movie where Nick Nolte is sitting there, and of course Eddie Murphy's over talking to the prostitutes, right? And they're in jail, and he's trying to get basically the P word, right? I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, so if I get green screened, we'll know what happened. The P word, you know, pussy, right? You kind of get that, vagina, whatever. And he literally says it 8 times in this one line, okay? And he says, I'm from prison and I need it, and I haven't had it in so long, blah, 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 okay? Right? And he says it like 8 times. They took it out of the movie and put the word trim in. When Black Lives Mattered, right? When that whole thing, protest was going on, they took, there's a scene in Kung Fu Panda, a kid's show, right? A kid's show. And she says something about being smart. The tiger is like flirting with him and says that he has 2 black eyes. He must not have been good at Kung Fu, right? They take the word out and say purple eyes or fuchsia eyes, right? And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And I was like, why did we stand outside our school back in all those days to protest freedom of speech? And why did I go to, you know, fight in conflicts or go overseas to give other people freedom if we don't even freaking have it in our own country? And that's the God's honest truth. Why? Because even a television company is censoring the shows we watch. You know what I mean? Because it's not appropriate. It's not right. It objectifies women. It does this. It does that. Well, here's the thing. How is the woke community, and this, I'm going to say this, and it's going to get a little out of hand here. How is the woke community any better than any other community when they're telling us to not say the damn words that they want to say for themselves, but they don't want us to say them because we aren't them? Hello? Simple logic. Okay, simple. I ain't a genius. I was good at high school. I had 98. I had A's all the way through high school. Okay, not a genius. But how does that sound like freedom? Okay, and I'm not saying it's just a woke community either, because it's a religious community. Okay, they want us to go back to the damn Stone Age and start over again. Right? Well, here's the thing. This ain't the Stone Age anymore. These aren't the 1950s. You know what I mean? We don't all... Hell, marriage isn't even a sanctified thing anymore. Everybody breaks it all the time. Right? And now they're like, oh, we got to go back to that. Why? It didn't work then. It ain't working now. You know? Hello? And that don't mean you can't believe in God. I don't... That's not a problem there. I don't mind that. I don't do it, but that's me. I don't think there's anything that says you can't. It's your freedom to believe in what you want to believe. Isn't it? But this is where I'm getting to. Everybody wants to stand on the fence and say, you can't do that, and Charlie can't do that, and Jenny can't do that, and Tommy can't do that, and Teresa, who was Tommy, can't do that, and all this shit, when they all forget one damn thing. This country was founded on freedom. It wasn't founded on tyranny. And when you tell somebody else to do something because you don't want them to do it, that's tyranny. That's not freedom. It's tyranny. You get me? Alright. You just remember. Alright. Just getting there. I'll make sure I get that right. Alright, big boy. I'm killing the giant just because I'm bored. I'm going to go to the city in a minute. Did you see my circuit? That was my circuit because I do that circuit. Alright, that's my starting circuit. Get you a lot of stones. Get you a lot of runes. Ow! Get your head bashed in. Get my pot bashed in, man! Oh, I'm gonna die. Can't do that. Gotta pop. Alright. Ma. Yep. Got hit again by the axe, damn it. Who's near, Gollum boy? You're going down. Oh, not before I do, apparently. Alright, gotta go up. Jump. Oh, shit. That was close. Light greatsword isn't too bad. I'm just not used to the moveset, I guess. Gotta get used to it. Get better at it. There's a emote up here on top of this. It'll get you to sit. There's a star thing over there. Starlight shard. And as you can see, I've got the soldiers, which was over by the tombstone. There's an emote right here where you can sit like him. If you knew. I'm showing you where to get stuff because it's just fun to get stuff. I mean, I do love getting stuff in Elden Ring. But like I said, and a lot of people are learning that if I get more views by saying this game sucks, then I get more views. But also, the other companies are learning that if I start drama about my game, everybody will come buy it just to see what the drama's about. And that's freedom too, whether we like it or not. But it is. That's freedom too. And it is. It's just, it's so interesting when everybody sits there and sits back and they point at what's not free and what is free and what's this and what's that. Then you get to the simple fact of, is it good for human nature, right? That's where everybody has this disagreement, okay? As long as he's got his shield up, that's not going to work. But Crucible Knights are pretty vicious. I would not suggest this if you're just starting out. Oh, it did hit him. Wow, I'm surprised. And it did barely anything. Jesus Christ, that spell sucks. See? Barely anything. It's insane how much it does. Oh! Wait. Ah! Listen here, buddy. You know what I don't like about the monsters? Is they never get tired. You get tired, but they never get tired. You notice that? Never get fucking tired. I'm trying to pop a potion and I haven't popped one for 20 minutes. Don't hit me. The hell? When did that happen? Come here. What? Come on now. Nothing right. Okay, buddy. We're going to go old school then. Nothing is hurting you. Alright. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Do it again. Bullshit, dude. This fucking guy is ridiculous at +5. Nuts. That's another thing. You notice his game set, right? How many times have you fought a Crucible? Okay? You all fought a Crucible. You must have fought one at least once or twice. Okay? His moveset was the same, right? But you couldn't block it. Everything you hit him with his shield up wasn't damaging him at all. Do you see the difference in a New Game Plus 5? Okay. And you're like, well, that doesn't happen in the DLC. Bullshit, it doesn't. Because I literally watched Radon, right? This is the funny part, and they did point the nerf out today, but I don't know if they fixed it. They said it was on the storm line, which it's not. It's on every boss in the DLC. They need to check that shit out. Every boss in the DLC will heal, or their health bar will stop at a certain point, and it will go no further. And I shit you not, because I've watched it happen. I actually have a video of some of it happening, and the lion wasn't the only one. Go with what works. Right over his fucking head, of course. This is the first time I've ever seen him do that. I'd jump up on the rock, wouldn't you? Wait. I forgot about this. Didn't do shit, but I forgot about it. Every time you go to pot, he will reach out and try to extend. Every time. Or he'll do a tail, or... Now it's going to get a little vicious. Yep. Yeah, because you... Yeah, bullshit, dude. Like I said, it's going to get vicious. Woo! Wait! Fucking come on! Fucking rock behind me as I roll back. Ah, shit! Wait! Gotta remember to be at the distance I can hit him at. Yeah! How'd you like that, buddy? Haha! Yabba 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 yabba. Alright, he's done. Getting a little boss fighty. I wonder how Margaret's gonna be. He's probably gonna wipe the floor with me, dude. He's probably gonna murder poor little old me. Alright, he's done. Okay. I don't have any pots left, do I? Yeah, I got one. Let's go down here and see if I can do this. I'll just throw a rock at him until he's dead. That'll work. Hey! Where you going? Back here. I love how it just missed him. Get the hell out of here with that shit. You're a weenie. Let's try not to act like the Crucible Knight just because he's close. You're done. You're done. I have to say, I can see where the Flameberg in this is pretty badass. It's quite badass there. I have to give it that. Alright. Now it's time to go get Margit. I've had enough. It's time to go get the big bay. We got 30 minutes to go beat Margit. But you get what I'm saying. A lot of people take it for granted. A lot of people take it and do what they want with it. And it's just... Gotta look up the definition, people, if you're going to learn it. And that goes with disability, too. You gotta look up that definition and make sure you understand it. Okay? Other thing is, stop using it for an excuse to make an excuse about a game, or anything else, okay? The game is just hard, right? And don't get me wrong, I have to make a new character because I cannot beat Radon. I've tried every way from Sunday. I've tried it 275 times. I will not, okay? And I'm not going to be a sports fan here, but I will not play something 275 times and beat my head against the wall when I know what the problem is. You know what the problem is? New Game Plus. That's the problem. I am New Game Plus 4 and I cannot beat Radon. I understand that. Okay, and I'm not talking the regular Radon because I can walk the floor with him on New Game Plus 4. It's just difficult. Okay? When it comes to the DLC, it's not difficult. It's impossible. Okay? And I'm serious. The boys I know that play and my son, like I said, 50 hours and that kid beat the damn DLC and the Elden Ring all in one shot, right? 50 hours. With a good build. And we're talking good blood build. I watched the man whack the tree down for like 10,000 points in one shot. Okay? It's not like he can't build. Right? So here's the problem I got. If they're all helping me, then why can't we beat it? Right? Simple logic. Why can't we? Because they should be able to, right? If the game allows other players to be in there, right? It should be able to. Okay. So, with that said, we couldn't beat the tree. We couldn't beat Mesmer on my New Game Plus 2. Okay, and we nearly beat him 4 times. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's hard. What I'm saying is if the Screwdrews doesn't matter, then why the hell have them? Because when I was maxed out fighting the tree, I had 20 Skidoo trees, 10 Spirit Ashes. My Mimic wasn't doing shit for my own gameplay. The characters were busting their ass. We had perfume bottles before they nerfed them, and we still couldn't drop it. Now, granted, I'm 40, I'm 49, almost 50. My, whatever you want to call them, reflexes are shot. I'm old. Okay? And sometimes I ask for help when I do things in this game. Just like anybody else. I didn't rest. I ain't got no pots. This is going to be bad. I'm going to die. That's what's going to happen because I was not prepared for this fight. Okay? But that's it. That's the problem. Is I'm new game. Okay? And I know everybody says it doesn't matter, which is bullshit because it must matter. Because if I couldn't do it, then, and with 4 people, 3 people, and I couldn't do it, or 2 people and I couldn't do it, then there must be a reason why. Okay? Now, granted, we could have sat there and keep beating ourselves against the wall, but I'm sorry, I don't think that's fair to them to hold their gameplay up so they can beat themselves against the wall, right? With me, because they're not getting it done. Now, mind you, yeah, beat on Roger for a minute. Oh, I don't have any pots. This is gonna suck. Oh. Come on, Mimic, you gotta pull the clutch. Yep, I knew it. I was gonna die. I didn't have any pots, and I only had a little bit of life left. But we almost got him. That's what I mean, is it scales like, see, if I go in a low-level character's thing and I want to help them, then it cuts my bar right down to their level, right? So it scales. So why doesn't it scale up? Right? If I have people help me, they should be me, right? They should be my level, which it doesn't. It scales down if I want to help somebody who's a lower level than me, but it won't scale up, which is not a problem there. I mean, if you don't want it to do that, that's fine. I get the point, because then everybody would be murdering everything because they just joined somebody high level. I get that point too, but then again, that's the same thing. This is an average player thing, okay? I am not a sports fan because I don't want to be, okay? I like playing other games. I don't want to only play this game. Oh, now, Margaret, don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. I've got pots now. You know, I like sitting back, watching my Mimic play once in a while. It's fun. But, I mean, everybody thinks that you have to be the best player in the world or get good. And get good, whether you like it or not, is a derogatory term that was started years ago when games started. Right? Well, not really. It's a new term that you youngins came up with. And here's the thing. I, myself, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound really bad, don't think a generation that got participation trophies to play T-ball should be telling anybody to get good. There you go. Now he's dead. And that's God's honest truth. And he didn't give me enough rooms to get anything. Now, the thing that comes with this game, and you need a warning label on it, and it should have one. The more new game pluses you do, the more it's harder on you. Okay? Now, with that limitation, which is basically a limitation, because it is for you at some point, okay? Because at some point, no matter how good you are, and this is where the sports fans don't do this, okay? And I laugh because I'll tell you why. The sports fans, right? How many samurais did he make? Yeah, it must be his faithful. Anyways, the sports fans don't do this because they know if they did, it would show their limitations. Right? Because it shows my limitations when I get to a certain point. Now, on Dark Souls 3, I got to New Game 7, New Game 8, New Game 9, somewhere in there. And I could not do no more. I just couldn't. I don't have the skill to roll. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. Either my old reflexes wasn't cutting it, or I'm just not that kind of player. Okay? And this is what sports fans don't do. Okay? And I tell you this because they're egotistical. They think they can play anything, and they're the greatest at everything. Once they beat it once on regular game, and that's the trick that gets me. Not many play a new game 40 times, 10 times, 5 times, 6 times, because they don't want to. It's just easier to start over so that way it isn't hard on me. You understand? And that is the whole trick of the thing right there. Okay? A guy screaming at you that tells you to get good usually only has one character that he just started, or 2 characters that he had one playthrough with, beat the game, and then said, oh, you need to get good. Alright, fine. Because the limitation on Elden Ring is probably going to be New Game 5. Because if I can't beat Radon on New Game 4, I'm definitely not going to do it on New Game 5. You understand? So I know my limitations, but that's what I mean by it shows you the limitations. That's what this game is all about. Okay? It shows you, it teaches you. It learns from you. Like every time you fight a boss, it will learn how you do it. That's why you need to be lazy at some points. And then you have to be hardcore at others. It will see that, and it will adjust accordingly. Okay? This is where the limitations come in, because when you get to a certain new game plus, the spells don't work, the weapons don't work. You know what I mean? You're hitting like a sliver of health. You know what I mean? And you're barely making a dent. Like you saw with that Crucible Knight. That Crucible Knight shouldn't have been harder than Margit. Right? Even if I was fighting him one-on-one, he shouldn't have been harder than Margit. Okay? Because Margit is kind of the boss, right? Now you watch, the one downstairs will be the same way. And that's the truth. It's not... How do I say this? What am I holy just... Of doom. Oh, I'm out of juice. Come here, eat another one. Some of the spells are really good from the new DLC, and I like them. But like I said, it will learn, it will adapt, and it will beat your ass. And it does it to a lot of people. Okay? It's not just one person better than another, or this one or that one. But like I said, a lot of them, they'll sit there and they bitch and they say, well, I beat it one time. Yeah, whooped you do. Because I'll tell you something. If I go in there with a shield and the blue knight armor and just a shield and a broadsword, the game will automatically watch me, or the monsters will automatically set to my set. Okay? And I've seen it happen when I'm playing a new game. If I'm lower than what I'm going up against, it will get to a certain point and its health bar will go no further. Why? Because you're too low level to be in there. That's the way the script is made. That's the way the code is made. That's the way the monsters are made. And that's the way the AI learns. Okay? I'm not getting technical because I'm trying to mystify you. I'm getting technical because that's the way Elden Ring works. Okay? Now, with that said, I don't think anybody who has a disability or anybody else should not be able to beat this game. Including me. But like I said, it will show you your limitations. When you get to that point, you will learn your limitations. But the other thing is, the DLC is not built to be low level. It's built to be high level. Okay? And the other thing is everybody's in a hurry to beat the damn thing and not really explore the damn thing. Okay? And that's where you get the super players. Or, I gotta do it like this one because this one did it this way. Okay? Then that gets into the fanboy category. Okay? The whole, I'm gonna be a streamer because the guy I like's a streamer and I'm gonna be just like him. Right? And that's where that comes in. Okay? Now, I don't care if you're like me, because to be honest, you could be better than me. I know a lot of players that are better than me. Not that I have competence or care, because I don't. My whole purpose is to get through the game. Okay? That's the whole purpose. Get through the game from one end to the beginning, to one to the end. Okay? That's what I like to do. That's my favorite thing. Alright? Is it a challenge to do it? Do I get stuck on things? Yes, I do. Okay? Why didn't I beat Radon? Because I thought it was pointless. If 3 of us can't beat him, and me and my summons can't beat him, and me and my summons and the guy that they give you to help beat him can't do it, then at some point you're either stuck, okay, right, or your new game plus is too high, your skirt trees aren't enough, you know, and all my skirt trees were there. All my skirt trees, all my reverend ashes, the whole 9 yards, I found them all. I even went down the ledge and the whole thing in the white place where Radon is and went and found it. All that just to get the trees edges because that's what I was going to do because, you know, you need to get them for it to matter. Right? So I went and got them like everybody else. And guess what? It didn't matter because it still didn't beat him. And I figured after I counted, and I did, I marked it off on a sheet of paper, and I did it 5-6 days in a row. Every time I got to him, I would freaking go and mark another time of getting beat, mark another time of getting beat, and mark another time of getting beat. Now, that comes down to the thing where somebody goes, well, then don't buy the game. Well, here's the thing. I played Elden Ring the first year, just like everybody else did. I enjoyed it. I've been playing it. I have New Game Plus 5. Hello. You know. I must be here because I like it. Right? And then you get, well, you need to get good. Okay. That's another one. Look. Exploring Elden Ring and having fun is getting good. You fucking bullshit. Ah! He gets up just in time to blow me up. Great. Loved it. Now I'm going to have to go get those runes, which really sucks. Because I'll be in that position again. Now, I do die. I'm not saying I won't, because I will. To say I won't was just being foolish. My son, I've watched the kid beat a boss in 1 try. I've watched the kid not beat a boss in 10 tries. But, like I said, I wasn't going to hold him to keep trying to do it with me if it wasn't working. Right? And I know they buffed the Scourge Trees because they buffed him when I went back to fight him again. And it still didn't beat him. So, I was like, it's got to be the new game. I know people say it doesn't matter, but I think you're full of shit, and I think it does matter. Because if it didn't, right, I wouldn't be having such a hard time. Hello, New Game Plus 5, getting my ass kicked in Stormville Castle. Hello? Yeah. All plus 10 weapons. All armor's maxed out. Got every piece of talismans you can find. And a bomb goes off and takes me out. Hello? Hell, even when I set it off myself, it takes me. So, like I said, and even if I go to the DLC, you sit there and say it doesn't matter. Which the honest truth is it does matter. Because apparently it does. It wouldn't matter. I would have walked through Radon just like everybody else. It would have been done. Right? And that's what I mean by the game will show you your limitations. You know, and that's the point. There's something I'm doing, either in my build or my work or however the hell I'm fighting, that I ain't doing right. Or I just don't have the health bar. I don't have this. I don't have that. Well, here's the thing. Can't get a higher health bar. Right? So here's the deal. With the Scourge Tree and the damage resistance and the damage reduction and the damage adding, right, from the Scourge Trees, then if I can't beat him with all that stuff on, and my gear, and my build, and the shield, and everything else, and you know, right, like everybody else I beat, then hello, it's got to be something doing it. Right? Common logic. So when they say get good, right? And here's the thing here. Strong foe ahead, yeah, when you go through the door it's going to be rough. This is the thing that gets me when they say it. Okay, and I'll always laugh and chuckle at this. Because every single one of them that say it, at one point in time, was getting slapped around by a freaking guy over by the Church of El. Every single one of them. That tree sentinel has killed more people on Twitch than you have any clue. Okay? And that was just a year ago when this first started. Right? When this game just came out. Because they were getting in their underwear and going, I can beat Souls games in my underwear. Yeah! Yep. You gonna take your time to get over here? Alright, good. Now you're gonna die. And that's what I mean. It's that kind of thinking and that kind of annoyance that really should tell you right there that you don't need to listen to them. Okay? Because like I said, they started out with no armor. They started out... Here, I can even show you an example of it. I can show you an example of it. Right up straight, okay? This is Pot Knight Senior. Okay, we'll say Pot Knight Senior. This is Pot Knight Senior. Now, Senior has played this 5 times. He has 200 and some odd levels. And as you can see, he's having difficulty because it's New Game Plus 5. Alright. Alright. He's having difficulty because it's New Game Plus 5. Not to mention I light my sword and hit one of these exploding barrels. It makes a bad day for me. But yes, he's having difficulty doing New Game Plus 5. Alright. And I've said this again. Alright. So we're going to get over here for a minute. We're going to take the last 10 minutes. I'm going to get to the save first. Ooh, that could have been bad if I fell off. Alright, we're going straight to the save. We ain't even stop. No, we're gonna go longer than 2 hours. That way, we're gonna go to the save. We're gonna work our way there. We're gonna go longer than 2 hours because I want to. All right. As you can see, what I've been getting: the brick hammer, this, that, the other thing, the artillery relief. There's all kinds of ways to get everything in here, and I'm basically doing the walkthrough-ish. The guy always jumps out of there, man. Always. He's always there. Let's think about this. Now, yeah. Alrighty. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of you that play this, and there's a lot that are Superman, and there's a lot that aren't. Like I said, and there's a lot that are sports fans. A sports fan is somebody who plays this game, only this game, and they think they're the god to it. And nobody matters but them, right? Nobody. They're the best. They are the greatest. Oh. Alright, I don't like the long sword with that shit because it doesn't knock them. Now, it could be because I'm plus 5, but it doesn't knock them so I can stab them or any of that shit. It just swings it back and forth. And I do not care for that. Alright. So here we are. Alright, this is the save. We're going to save it right here. We'll get back to this in a minute. Now here I am, saved, covered in blood, blah, 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 right? Have everything you can think of, every spell, even the ones from DLC, most of them. I'm probably missing a few, only a few, like once you get Wizard Dawn and all that. I've killed Messer, I've killed everybody, I have everything. There's not much in this game I don't have, okay? Wonder Physics, most of those, except for the ones with the fire trees, because I wasn't going to fuck with them just to get a Wonder Physic. Because to be honest, they're probably a little better than the one I got, but not much better. From what I've seen in the stats, I really wasn't giving a crap. I have just about every Rash of War. See, I'll even look a bit. Okay. Even for shields. You all good? I have just about every weapon. Sometimes I have even triples of them. I'm missing. Am I missing a flask? Oh no! Not a flask! I must have gave it to somebody. Yeah, I think I gave that one away. Alright, somebody wanted to work on that build and I gave it away. Yes, I do that. I don't think that's wrong to do if you are available to do it. It's real simple. If the game lets you do it and lets you drop something to another player because they need it, then by all means. If I have triple of the thing, I don't care. Which I usually do. I mean, I don't have the DLC stuff because I haven't been in there enough except for Messer gear. But Messer Soldier gear comes everywhere. Now, with that said, I have all this, okay? Now, this is what gets me. I'm New Game Plus 5. I have all this shit. And I'm going to stop right here. And this is where it comes down to, and this is the thing that I don't like. Okay, this is the thing that I have an issue with when it comes to games like this. Okay, and a lot of first-person games. The New Game Plus has started so you can have one character and you can roll it over multiple times, right? That's fine, all right? A couple games, when you buy stuff out of the store, which this does not have a store to buy stuff or monetary stuff, which is fine, okay? Hold on a minute before everybody starts nutting out. Oh, Jesus Christ. It is not like those games that does monetary stuff, which is fine, okay? I wouldn't like FirmSoft to do that, to be honest. You know what I mean? They're one of those that keeps the original and not shilling you out with tons of money and, you know, stuff to buy. George, get down. So, with that said, what happens is where I think it's the New Game Plus, and it is. I have 3 characters that are all New Game Plus, 1 or above. Okay? Or 2 or above. Alright? I have 3 characters that are like that, and I have 3 characters that are not. Okay? Now, 251, 172, 286. Okay? This one's probably the highest out of them, and I'm at Mulgrim's Palace, basically grinding for levels so I can beat Moog. And maybe make it to the DLC, but I still gotta wait until I'm 150, okay? Now, I'm gonna take this little puppy here, who I just started like 5 hours ago. 5 hours and 58 minutes. Right? And this is going to be a pally, which is going to take forever. Because knights aren't really that great unless they're muscle builds. Okay? And look, same freaking place. Look at that crap. Right? Same place. Look at that. Now, I level up and I only need 9,000 to do it. Okay? I have flasks. Right? To a certain point. I have Wonder in Physics, as you can see. Not a lot. I have Ashes of War, which are probably 5. Well, maybe 10 at the most. Okay? And I just found a couple. Alright? Even Shield Ash of Wars, I only have 1. I have 1 of every weapon, if I'm lucky, that I've got so far that I've found. Okay? I have 1 of every shield that I've found. Unless it's multiple that I've dropped, which I don't see multiple that I've dropped. Okay, I have 1 set of armor, what I'm wearing, pretty much. Not much else, and a few clothes. Okay, now, in order to go beat Radon, I'm going to have to work this character up to 150 to get to the DLC, so I can work my way to kill Radon, because the New Game Plus 4 is not going to do it. So, therefore, I'm going to have to do a single playthrough and kill Radon. Even if I get help, right? If I want Radon stuff. Okay? Because I learned my limitation. Alright? You understanding now? This is what I mean by learning your limitation. Okay? Now when somebody runs through in 50 hours, like my son, and don't get me wrong, I am very proud of what he does, and I love watching him play. He's very good at it. Because he's my kid. And I'm a little biased at times because he is my kid, right? But I've watched him grow up over the years, all of them, him and his friends, okay? And I've watched them go from little kid gamers that were driving warthogs in circles and drooling and eating carrots, right? To 23-year-olds that can basically walk the floor with just about every game you hand to them and put it in front of them. Right? And I know they're like, oh, he's praising us. And I am, because they are good, but they're young. You know, when I was young, I used to be able to go through every game. No problem. No question. No ifs, ands, or buts. Walk the floor with 90% of it. You know what I mean? I can't do that anymore because I'm getting older. So I asked for help, right? So that's my way of playing Elden Ring. I might put my stone down and ask for help, right? Now, mind you, I will probably get this to that point and maybe kill Radon. Okay? It'll probably look like my 275 character or 286 by the time I'm done, because I will have just about every piece of thing I want to put on him. Okay, I pretty much do now. I'm going old school knight, so it's very difficult. That's my way of challenging myself, is making it a knight, because that makes it more difficult, because technically a knight in this is kind of foolish and very dangerous, by the way, because you don't have a lot of defense. And the only thing you have is the counter to beat stuff. And right at this point, you don't have enough hit points to take the shots, as you can see. Okay? Does it deter me from doing it? No. Because I want to kill Radahn. I have a bad need to finish this game and kill Radahn, and that means I want to kill Radahn. Okay? I may not be able to kill this guy, but I will be able to kill Radahn someday, at some point. And right now, I'm on the run. See you later, I'm gone. Bye-bye. Yay. Sliding down a ladder, and we're on the run. We're gone. He's going to follow us to the whole map. I got to go get the rune for Godric, or Margit. Godric. Because I haven't got it yet. Shit. He just caught me as I fucking rolled under it. Yes, and rolling doesn't count anymore like it used to, by the way. Unfortunately, it's stupid. They should put rolling back to the way it was. Because, to be honest, it levels the playing field way too much for the monster and not you. It's not equal enough as it used to be. And they did that a while back. That has nothing to do with the DLC. They did it because people were going to it too easy at some point. And the reason why we were is because we were getting better at it and getting all the talismans. Because whether you like it or not, or whether you worship Squaresoft or FirmSoft, Miyazaki loves to make us hate him. Alright? And that's the God's honest truth. Every game developer does. Because if it's challenging, they will stay in the game and play it until they beat it. And that's the purpose. That's the purpose for him to make money. That's the purpose for you to do, and that's what he wants you to do, okay? I don't care if you think he loves you because you're a fanboy and you're a sports fan and, oh my god, he's so wonderful. Dude, he don't give two shakes of a shit about you unless he's making that mighty dollar with a dollar sign on it, alright? He gives a good idea of what he wants to do to make you suffer, okay? And that's the God's honest truth, because I'll tell you why. There's a guy, I think he's called Lan or Tyler or whatever the frick he's called. He is a African American, and that's the way I'll put it. He plays in his room, has a Game of Thrones thorn in the back room, in the back of his room that he games in. Plays Elden Ring. I don't know, probably D&D, something else. Streams a lot of games that are role play, RPGs. And he needed to get a therapist for Radahn. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I wouldn't really waste my therapist's time with Radahn, but hey, if you got the money, spend it how you feel like it. And that's the God's honest truth. I wouldn't waste my money on Radahn, on a therapist for Radahn, no way now. Oh, I better get out there before they freak out, they disappear. Alright. Alright. Come on, fellas. I don't want him to die yet. I gotta go with the other save. I'm glad I touched that one, though. And that's the God's honest truth. That's a bit much. That's a little overboard. But then again, I mean, he gets viewers because he nuts out and everybody's laughing at him and, you know, he gets viewers. But like I said, it's why he gets viewers. And it's probably not his therapist, it's probably his girlfriend. Because that's another thing. The lovely thing about streaming, Twitching, and the internet is everybody can lie, and you wouldn't know the difference. You really wouldn't. If they're showing their face like me, they can't lie too much. But what I'm saying is they could basically lie about their whole life and put on a show for you, and you wouldn't know the damn difference at all. Did I get my pots? No, I did not. Alright, well, I'm going to run it anyways. He's going to get up. Then there's another one over there that's going to get up. You're going to have to avoid them both. But when at the end, he hasn't stood up. Probably because I'm too low level. Neat. I didn't even know. Oh, weird. There's a bow guy at the end, so you want to watch out for that one. Roll, roll, shit. Roll, run, do something. Get the fuck out of here. Shoot! God damn it. There, shoot at that. Whatever, just shoot. Get under his feet. Come on, shoot. There you go. Teleport. Go. Hurry up. Quick. Pew. This is the difference between a low level and a high level. Okay, this is a one playthrough, first playthrough. That's why I have first play on the name. Okay, I put it on there just to remind me that it's the first playthrough. Because I want to beat Radon. I really do. I want to take those other first playthroughs and make it through. You know what I mean? Because I need to beat Radon. Because I want to. That's the whole point. And if it takes me until winter to do it, then it takes me until winter to do it. I like helping people out, but I also like beating the game. Right? I will admit it. I like beating it. But like I said, 270 tries. There's got to be something wrong. It's either the build, it's me, or it's New Game Plus. Because the skull trees were all there, everything was there, and I still couldn't get him past halfway or 3/4. And when I did get him past 3/4, it took me freaking... I was sweating, dude. Running right off my face. And no offense, but if I really have to put in a heart attack to beat Radon, then what am I doing? Okay? I'm sorry, Mizaki. I'm sorry for him, sir. I'm sorry, Elden Ring. But if I gotta die to beat a boss, then there's something wrong with this game. Sorry. Just the way it is. I'm sorry. It's just the way I think. Because it's true. Okay? I shouldn't have to put in a coronary to beat this boss. And I'm sorry, fanboys or anybody else. I don't give a shit what you think. Because here's the thing. Every time you say get good or every time you do this, like I said, 3 years ago you were all playing T-ball and had to get a participation trophy just so you could feel good. You know what I mean? And now you think you're great at games? Fuck off. We actually played sports and won. You know? Because we worked at it until we did it. We didn't get a participation trophy in that ice cream. Sorry. When I went to war, I didn't ask them to lay down their weapons and go away because it was too easy. Because I didn't want my feelings hurt, okay? And I'm sorry, but that's, you know, No Child Left Behind act was I thought was the stupidest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Because it is. They should have worked. They should have worked hard. They should have worked for their grades. I don't care for the bullying thing. I think that was foolish, and I think they ought to take all their phones away because that is not helping the situation. Okay? But when it came to school, you shouldn't be excused. You shouldn't have to do it at home. You shouldn't. There's a million things that, you know, just any way possible to get them to pass was not a bright idea because it gave them freedom to get away with it. Jody kitty. Daddy's gonna push Odie. Georgie's going back and forth. I know. I'm playing after alarm, I know. My alarm clock, my keeper. Right there, boys. He's the boss. So he thinks anyways. So as I said, you can see the difference in this gameplay and that gameplay, but it seems the same because, like I said, one's New Game Plus 5, this one is not. Why is Cerebi not here? Oh, I gave her the eye, that's why. I was playing earlier. Um, I'm gonna need some of the great runes and stuff because I usually don't play with great runes. Everybody's like, "Well, why don't you play?" Well, because I'm at a level now where I really don't need them. I put them on in case I want the buff or something, not because I need the attributes buffed up, which is what I need right now. This is why I needed this one because I'm low. Now that should take me through most of the game. There, it shouldn't cause extra damage, but it will buff up some of my stats to make it better. And that's basically what a new game is, and I have to start all over and go through the whole game again. Okay, yeah, and I don't mind that. I get it. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. It is because I get it. It's the point of, how do I say this? I know my limitations. If I can't go past 5, then so be it. If I can't finish everything on 5, then I won't play anymore. I'll keep all my stuff and just mess around. You know what I mean? I was searching the new area for everything, which is something I'll be doing again. Because there's a lot of stuff to get, and I'd like to have doubles of them, couples, whatever. Whatever feels good to me. But you get what I'm saying. If you know your limitations, then you're going to know your limitations. And the game teaches you limitations, you're fine. I don't expect it to be perfect. The game, I don't expect the game makers to be perfect. Because doing so would be foolish. Alright? Frame rate on your game, okay, is the most bullshit thing you've ever understood. And I'll tell you why. Computer players, okay? And I call you sports fanatics too because you all are. You have to have the best vid card, the most expensive vid card, because it doesn't put out the graphics the way anything else does. Yes, that's true. Okay? That is true. I've seen it. I own a PC. I know it. I have quite a few PCs, actually. I got 2. I got one that streams, one to watch the stream to make sure it's going, and what else? I play everything on a console. Why? Because I gave up PC gaming a long time ago. Because of those reasons. Okay? Always trying to have to replace a vid card, always trying to make it better, always trying to be the best, always trying to be better than the other guy. I was a tank in WoW for I don't know how long. And I got through bosses, I learned the cycles. It got to the point where it's all I thought about, right? It got to the point when, say, Thursday was coming around. What were we doing? What were me and my brother going to do? Were we going to go raid with the gang? Was we going to go just do our own thing? Were we going to, shit. Just basically, have fun playing the game, which everybody could not understand why I would make a new character just to have fun. Oh my god, it's crazy. Why do you do that? It's so much work. Because it was better than sitting around listening to them bitch about the monster because it hit them. Oh my god. And this is what happened, okay? After I replaced my 10th vid card, then I find out that the new game coming out, I can't play it on my computer because my computer's 5 years old. I have to buy a new computer. Mine's almost melted down because of the gaming and all the shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm fucking done. My brother's sitting across from me with 14 ravioli cans stacked around his desk. Hasn't left in 2 days. He's still grinding with the Alliance, right? The Alliance, I think it was. I don't know what they call them over there. Like in Star Trek, they call them fleets, right? And he's still grinding, talking to him, being like all about the monsters and everything else. Hasn't left the house in a month. Neither have I, right? Because I'm disabled and I don't have to. I don't have a job. He wasn't disabled and didn't have a job. I've been paying the rent and supporting his ass and feeding him. Well, he'd been feeding himself. And all this shit. And I ran out of cigarettes, right? Oops, ran out of cigarettes. So I said, hey, brother, you want to loan me a pack of yours because mom's been buying them, right? Fuck you. When you buy your own cigarettes, blah, 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 blah. I said, whoa. And he's like, yes. And I said, did you just say what I thought you said? And he said, yes, I did. And I said, well, here's the fucking problem. I pay the rent. I pay the electricity. I pay the internet. I pay for your computer when it broke because I fucking wanted to help you out and make you feel good because you haven't left the house in fucking months. And you've been eating ravioli and stacking them up on your desk. I said, the least you could do is throw me a pack of cigarettes. Now, this is when I smoke. Right? And then I said, or you can pack your shit and get the fuck out. Right? Golden. That didn't have anything to do with the game. Not one bit. Okay? But at that point, I realized that I've been doing the same thing. The same thing. Except I was paying my own way with my income that I have. Right? Because I'm disabled. Right? And I was like, holy shit. And then I sat down and I was fucking around with numbers and figuring out how much I spent on vid cards and all this shit. And I went, son of a bitch. And then I looked at my console, which only cost me $400 or $300 at the time. I think it was $200 at the time when Xbox was around. Xbox S or Xbox One. Yeah, Xbox One. I bought my first Xbox One and it was like $200. And I was like, Jesus Christ, 10 grand or $200, right? Because I was after the frame rates, okay? I was after the frame rates, the perfect look, the best grass, this, that, the water, everything else. Oh my God, it was freaking crazy. And I realized something. There is a thing called electronic addiction. Mm-hmm. And I have it. I get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No problem. I also understand that PC gaming is kind of the same. Everybody has to do it. Everybody has to stream. Everybody has to Twitch. Everybody has to play. Everything has to be perfect. So does the game and everything else. I've never seen outside. I'm still white. I haven't got a tan. Do you see where this is going? Okay. Now, I'm not saying that anybody who plays PC is bad. I'm not. That's not it. But there are people out there that's all they do. That's all they know. That's all they bitch about. Okay? Okay, she wants me to get the necklace. Good. I wanted to exhaust her dialogue. And Patches is over here. So we're going to go see Patches. So you get what I'm saying is that you have to start over at some point. And in this game, if you get to your limitations, the New Game Plus will show you your limitations. And when they sit there and say, oh, it doesn't show me my limitations because I walk through it, then it makes me question what they're walking through it with. Because for PC, there's like 14,000 mods that make this so much easier. On console, not so easy. Not so much. Yes, there are some games that are starting to put mods in for the console, which is great, because we haven't had them. And on a one-player game, I do not mind the console. But if I'm on a multiplayer game like Call of Duty or something, there should be no mods for anybody. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care. It's because you're on PC, we got aim assist. I don't give a shit. I hear that crap all the time and I laugh at it because it's a joke. Okay? Aim assist is on a console because we don't twitch our finger and turn around 360 degrees and aim back at the person they were shooting at. Okay? PC. Right? And this is the problem with the PC playing with the consoles and everything else. They have to put extra controls in and extra programs in just to make it fair for both sides. Okay? Now, once somebody found this out, it became sports fans. Okay? PC's better than console, console's better than PC. And I was listening to this the other day on Modern Warfare 2, 3, right? And, of course, they're all like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm listening to people in my headset while I'm playing zombies. Just doing whatever because I'm tired of fighting people. And what happens is, it's the funniest thing happens is they all say this: PC's better than console, console's better than PC, blah 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 blah. At the same time, I'm watching a YouTube video on Star Trek Online, and the guy there is saying the same damn thing. You need to be on PC because PC gets it faster before console, blah, 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 blah. And yes, they do. And yes, they do, don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to change to PC when I have 5,000 starships on consoles, right? I put a little money in, so therefore I'm not going to change to PC just to lose it all, right? That'd be kind of stupid. Okay? But, as the PC thinkers, well, you'll gain it back later. No, you won't. Okay? This dumbass doesn't pay for nothing because he's giving it to him because he's basically advertising for the game. Okay? So, don't listen to that bullshit either. Right? Because that's the God's honest truth. And that's what you find out later when he's invited to a Thursday that they have to showcase the game and the new ships they're making, right? Now, mind you, this is what happens with Twitch streamers and gamers. Okay, this is where it goes all awry. Because I get paid to pick on this game by another gaming company, and this is where that comes out, because they don't like this game because it makes more money than their game. Now, there's that theory too, which is the truth, to be honest. Because they do. Okay? When a blonde girl who's bitching about Elden Ring shows me a set of monitors that are made into sunglasses that probably cost you $3,000 fucking dollars, then why wouldn't you think she's getting paid by the opposition to talk shit about this game? Or she's getting paid by the company to talk shit about this game, so you'll buy this game to cause the drama. Right? Where does that not come in? Okay? But, like I said, if I want to beat Radon, I'm going to have to start over with a first play and do better, or just start over with a first play where it's not so rough on me to get past my limitations. Do you understand? If I make this character 150, then I should be able to get in the DLC, get the stuff, get the screw trees, and actually beat Radon. It might be tough, but it's still going to be able to be possible, where with the new game plus 4, it's not. Because I've just tried it. Because it's either because of my limitations as a gamer, or it's just because of limitations. Okay? And that's the simple fact. It's not... There is no way that any game is going to be easy enough to you to breeze through it unless the game is just made to be easy. Okay? For example, right? Hogwarts Legacy. That's a perfect example. Hold on a minute before we all go nuts about the trade. Fuck that shit. I don't care who the author is. That has nothing to do with it. Okay? For an example, okay? If I play this, I get irritated and grumpy when I fight bosses, don't you? Okay? Now, with that said, that's Elden Ring. That's what I expect from Elden Ring. If it's not, then this is not a Souls game. Okay? Souls games are dark, demented, and angry. Okay? So when you play them and you don't beat the boss, you get angry. Hello, right? You get angry? Ta-da. I'm going to keep going with my walkthrough, but I wanted to show you the difference between a new game and a first play. Okay? First plays are a lot harder. They don't have a lot of stuff. You have to work for it. You have to find it. You are basically getting runes, and you're going to be a long time before you get to that DLC. Okay? But when I get to the DLC, if they haven't nerfed half the weapons in it, it will actually still be interesting, and it will still be there. Okay? And I may actually beat Radon this time without it being impossible with a little help. Right? Because I'm not going to do it alone. Fuck no. I've tried that, and it just doesn't work. Because that's the way I play. And if you don't like it, kiss my rosy red ass. Honestly. Seriously. I don't give a crap if you are a god at Elden Ring, because a lot of times, like I said, like I heard before, a lot of the people that bitch and talk on Reddit Some of them haven't even played the damn thing, but they act like they have. Okay? Others have played the damn thing, but they're not gods at it either. Okay? I'm not. Okay, where was I headed? Was I headed up, down, left, right? I don't even remember. I just got up here, didn't I? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to head across to the birds because I can. With the first play, it's a little harder because the birds kick your ass pretty good. And what do we remember today? No fire on explosive barrels. Got it? Yes. Learn it. No fire on explosive barrels. Got it. Unless it's at them and not us. No sword, explosive barrels. Alright. So I'm also doing the walkthrough through the castle. This is how I go. I go this way first. Go around this way. Grab everything. Go to the next save. Then come back up top and do it again. Okay. Was I going to go through there? Probably not. Nope. Will this go through there? Nope. Not that. We already tried that. Oh, no, it did. Ah, look at that. What? Try that again. There we go. I was going to say it should have reached. Oh, I'm going to need potion. No! Hey! Listen here. Stop that. Alright. As long as you remember to stop that. Alright. Like the bird's going to listen to me. But anyways, I'm going to go down on the round. We're going to do that first before I go to the Crucible Knight. Hello, birdie. You going to throw that barrel? Thank you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Eat a ring. Yeah, that's it. I do like the reach on the Great Sword Light. Yes. I think it should do more damage, though. Minus the fire and the explosive barrels. Wow, that was just a insta-kill. It was just a bomb. So as I said, it's all in how you interpret the game and all how you play it, okay? And it's all how you do it, not anybody else. Not the person that's saying that you aren't good or you need to get good or any of that freaking crap. Because it is. It's just crap, okay? They, at one point in time, were just as bad as you on your first playthrough. And that's the honest truth. I mean, I played... This is the second one with Egos in it, and Shop Talk. Another one is Destiny 2. It's famous for it. Hogwarts Legacy is what I was saying was... It's made to be comfy. Like, fun, comfy, relaxed. It does take a little challenge, but not the kind you are forced to do. Okay? More of a timing challenge. Okay, it's all in how you spin the spell. It's all in what you use for a spell. It's all in how, you know what I'm saying? You need the talismans, you need the fingers, you need the spells, and that's the way it works. It's really quiet and fun and relaxing, actually. Insanely relaxing. I don't know why, but it just was. It just is. Oh shit, I missed him. It's just relaxing. And if you look up there, that evil fucker's up there, Godric or whatever his name is, the dude that steals all your money, your runes. So yeah, it's relaxing. It's so relaxing that it's actually comfy to play, and it feels like a new pair of shoes. And I was so impressed with just playing it and relaxing and just sitting back and enjoying it. I mean, you laughed at yourself when you died. It was so funny. Because it's just the way it's made. Okay, a lot of people are like, "Well, it's not Elden Ring." Well, no, it's not, because if it was Elden Ring, it would say Elden Ring on it. And it's not an Elden Ring type game. Oh my god, that's another thing, dude. This is not a SquareSoft type game or a Souls game. This is called Elden Ring. It's not a Souls game. It's Elden Ring. And you're like, what? Yeah, it's Elden Ring, dude. It's not a Souls game. It's Elden Ring. A Souls game is a Souls game. Elden Ring is Elden Ring. Come on now. Just get there. That's facts. There's no way around that. It is like Souls, yes. Okay, that term I agree with. Like Souls is yes. That's a yes. Okay, because it is like Souls games, but it's Elden Ring. It's not Souls games. Which means I don't have to play it by myself. I don't have to play it in my underwear. I don't have to play it with a big sword, a huge sword, 3 times the size of me, weighs so much, and I gotta freaking bust my ass to get the stats for it. Yeah, that's the Unga Bunga builds. I love those. That's the favorite, gotta be an Unga Bunga build. Okay? You have 3 different players in here. Unga Bunga, Finesse, I'll call it Finesse, soldiers, right? Usually prisoners. They used to be prisoners. I don't know why they don't play prisoners anymore, but they used to play a lot of prisoners. Because it was finesse, and it was so exciting to poke and spear and stab them with crit hits all the time. And it was fun. It still is fun to hit him with a crit. I don't know why this thing doesn't do it as much. And I'm going to get rid of it if it doesn't. Because I really want to start poking people with broadsword. Just because I like doing it. It's fun. So like I said, there's a lot of different types of players in here. Mages, mystics. I've never really seen a monk or a freaking archer. You know what I mean? They're coming out with archers now, but I've never really seen one. Holy shit. Yo, dude, calm down. Here, take some of this. Hey. What? Thank you. Somebody's doing a mage. And that's God's honest truth. When you want to make a build, you should... A lot of them start over from the beginning. Some of them use their old builds to change the gear in it and to make the build. That's another way to do it. Okay? Shit. There is no wrong way to play this game. Okay? And people that tell you they're wrong when they play it are just wrong. There's no wrong way to play a game. There's only the way you want to play it. Okay? I hate that thing. I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing. Especially after so many game pluses, it tends to get new, it tends to get more vicious. Here, eat some rings. Don't you throw that at me. Eat some rings, dude. Yeah, you too, buddy. Eat some rings. Alright. Are you coming over here, or are you just going to stand over there, bud? Come on. Will it reach it? I don't know. Rings go pretty far. I do like the range on them. It's awesome for the range. Stuck on that, huh? Get over here. Wussy. Wussy! Come on. I'm not going down there yet. I'm going to beat you up from up here. Now you're going to get testy. Oh, damn. That's missing him because he's too close. Hey, what about this? Will this work? Not if I know I haven't targeted, right? Oi! I'm gonna run out of potions. I'm gonna have to go old school on your butt. Did that do any good? I didn't see it. Yep! Now we're down to old school. It's gonna suck. Potions, good. Alright, buddy. Yeah, I know how to do that. Thank you very much. Another way is to put cotton in your ears. That works too. Okay. I'm getting old school. I'm running out of potions here. We're going to have to go get some health. Let's grab everything before we do that. If you're lucky, you kill this guy, he doesn't come back, which is good. Good. Yeah, I got too many bolts. You get a lot of bolts when you get, after you get asked so many new games. this is a really good game, and I will say that. I'm not going to say it's terrible because it's not. Okay, this game is not terrible. What the game needs is a little more adjustment in the DLC, I think, on Radon, maybe, so much. Or at least we should have a understanding of what his weakness is, you know, so we can work on it, or exploit it, or, you know, work on it, basically. That would be fine, too. I mean, I can watch a build Radon, a destroy Radon video, really, if I need to. That's fine. But like I said, it'd probably be better if I did a New Game Plus. Just, you know, do a new game would do it. You know, I think that's the problem, is I think I'm way too many games in, and I'm just not pushing the envelope. So I will make that paladin and push the envelope, right? I haven't found out a build yet for it, so. A lot of people are like, well, I don't care what they like. I really don't. I'm playing it my way, and if I do a new game play and I beat Radon, then I know that's the ticket. I know that's the issue. Because I will not play something 275 times and not beat it. If I don't beat it, then there's got to be an issue. And yeah, you're going to say, well, it's your gameplay, it's you, it's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I hear that all the fucking time from every idiot that's a fan. That comes from Destiny 2, but you know what? I've been playing Destiny longer than most of them have been playing it. And the only thing with that is Destiny creators keep listening to the morons that are sports fans. So that's going to happen, and that game is going to get ruined because of it. And so be it. It's not any fun anymore. It's more of a challenge or a bitch, and that's the point. I did buy it, and now I'm going to play it for fun, and I'm not going to play it for anything else. Which means the duality mission, okay, where you need 2 people, okay? Yes, they made a mission where you have to have 2 people no matter what you do, because they keep wanting people to play together, okay? Now, this is the issue I have with that game, because if they wanted people to play together, they should have thought about that before they destroyed it. Alright? People will not play together if it's not fun. Okay? And what I found over there is there are way too many sports fans and not enough fun players. Because that's what it's become over there. Like, when the story got completed, a lot of people just quit. They stopped playing. You know what I mean? They literally stopped playing. They uninstalled it, they quit, they were done. Because for 9 years, it's get good. You need to get better. You need this. You don't play with me because you ain't got enough light like I do. You don't have a title like I do. You don't have this. Because the game makers have basically made them into assholes. And that's the God's honest truth. There ain't no friggin' around with that. Okay? They're a bunch of narcissist people that if you are not good enough or on their scale that they think, you do not play with them. So how the hell are you supposed to team up with people that don't like you to begin with? Oh, that's right, because you're just supposed to do it because you have to get that exotic. Right? That's the reason. That's the whole purpose, right? Well, here's the thing. I don't have to do crap like that, and I'm not going to do it anymore. Because what happens is this, okay? And this is where it gets to that point where you're, like, annoyed, okay? Because this person that wants you to get the exotic, right? Well, I want you to help him. You go in and helping me, you'll team up, right? Because you have to team up. You have to have 2 to do it. Okay? You have to work together and do the puzzle, okay? You'll go get the exotic, then he'll get his exotic. You won't get yours because it's random, and you might get it sometime this week or next month or next year or whatever, because it really is that random. It's to the point where, trust me, it's too why bother. And this thing is, if I get it, I get it. Like, say, right now, okay? I'm going to pick this stone up, magic grease, and I got it. It's mine. I picked this gold rune up. It's mine. I picked this gold rune up. It's mine. Okay? Now, in Destiny, that doesn't work. Okay? You get an engram, and then maybe you'll get the weapon that you're looking for. Right? That's how that works. And this is what happens to monetization. Okay? when you get monetized and then they start listening to, sports fans that play games and they love it and they're the only ones that do it and they have to do every dungeon by themselves and wear underwear and wear a fucking stupid thing on their hat. Oh, wait. Be a hunter because they can't be a Titan because Titan's supposedly an easier class. And all this shit, right? What I'm saying is when they teamwork together, this is what happens. You'll teamwork. You'll do the dungeon 40 times. That person will get their exotic, and then they don't know who the hell you are anymore. Even though you're in the same clan, they still don't know who the hell you are anymore. Right? Because they don't want to do it again because it was too much work to get it the first time. Okay? And that's supposed to be teamwork. Right? And that's the God's honest truth. That's why I just get what I get. Then when I get it, I'm good. If I don't get it, oh well. And that's the thing. I've decided that if I play that game for fun, I'm going to play it for fun, and that's all it's going to be. I'm never going to bust my ass anymore. I'm not going to drive myself crazy. No, I'm not. Now this, I still want to beat it. I want to drive myself a little crazy. I want to work on it. Okay? And I want to do that. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to do it. And that's the truth. A lot of people were like, well, everybody bitches about a game, to be honest. And everybody bitches just so they can get seen, so they can get viewed, and, and everything. I mean, how can, like, Asmongold, okay? I think the guy's great. I think he's funny. I think a lot of stuff that he says is great. He's funny. He's kind of like, sits home alone, da-da-da-da-da. Same thing I do, right? Has a wife, whatever. Any way you want to look at it, Asmongold is basically in front of that, doing streams and doing things. Okay? That's what he does. So is Critics. Critics is another one. Okay? Critics is a critic of everything. Star Wars, Velma, everything you can think of. Every game, everything. Okay? Their whole job is to say it sucks. Okay? That's why they're a critic. Or maybe say it's good once in a while, which doesn't happen very often. But like I said, it's the genre, it's the game, it is what it is, okay? But I do not think that this game is made for everybody, but I also don't think that this game should be only made for a select few, okay? That's the question, okay? Everybody's like, well, no, it shouldn't be made for a select few either. It should be made for gamers. All gamers. If they're having a compatibility issue with certain things, then that's what they're having. But like I said, it should be all gamers. It should be gamers. Okay? I don't give a crap if it's blue, purple, rolling donut, got changed into a purple leader, whatever the hell you want to think. Okay? It's for all gamers. Okay? It's not for just sports fans. It's not just for this one. It's not for just that one. It's for all people that should game or want to game or want to play it. Okay? Because trust me, if they don't want to play it, they're not going to. They won't buy it. Right? I don't want to play that. It's too much of a headache. Fine. But the ones that do play it regularly and enjoy the game, if they're bitching because it's difficult, then they have a right to do that. No offense. Okay? They do. Just like you have a right to sit there and play in your underwear, wear a pot on your hat, and no offense, I do love Let Solo Her, so let's not go there. Okay? Don't start that shit. Right? As you can see, I always wear a pot on my head when I'm doing walkthroughs and playing because he does. I love that man. And I'll tell you why I love that man. Because when I first did Melina was so freaking hard. So hard. So hard. Right? So hard. Okay? And because of him, and even though I think he plays on PC, he doesn't play on consoles, and it doesn't cross-play, not that I know of, he inspired others to do the same thing. Or maybe he does play on console, I'm not sure. Okay? But I literally watched a guy who said, "Let me solo her," was his title. He had a pot on his head. He was wearing his underwear, and he was using the same equipment. So it could have been him. I'm hoping it was him, because he was really cool to sit back and watch him while I sat in a corner to finally beat Melania after 340 times. Because if I get to that point where I'm counting it, then I don't want to do it anymore. Okay? Especially when it's getting up to those numbers. Right? Now, I found out later that I didn't have the right build, wasn't doing enough damage, needed my weapons up to 10, yada, yada, yada. Right? But watching him do it was amazing. Because that's all he wanted to do. He wanted to beat Melania a lot of times. That's the whole purpose of what he wanted to do. That was his fun. And I was laughing my ass off because the guy was so good at it that he made the boss look like an idiot. And it was funny, and I was sitting back. I literally was sitting in the corner watching it. When she got close to me, I'd get up and walk to the other side of the room and sit. It was great, too. He was really good at it. But like I said, if it wasn't him, then he inspired people to do what he did. And that was great. Okay? That's gaming. Okay? That's fun. That's hilarious. That's, helping other people out just for the gosh darn want to. Alright? And that's there. That is not a sports fan. That is not a man who says everything that the company says and kisses their ass. He is a man who plays the game to help others play it. He's a player. Okay? That's a player. That's my idea of a player. Okay? If he knows that it's hard enough so a lot of people can't do it or not a lot of percentile can do it, and he's helping people do it, then by all means, do it, dude. Enjoy it. And you're damn good at it, by the way. I watched you beat Radon. It was very good. It was a good fight. And it even took him 10 times. And like I said, he was good at it. He did it. You know what I'm saying? And no offense, but I think it was the first game walkthrough, too, because I think he never left Melania, to be honest. He might have went to get stuff, but I don't think he went very far. I don't think he ever made, New Game Pluses, because he was too busy beating Melania all the time. Or maybe he did. I don't know. But like I said, he enjoyed helping others do get by Melania. And yes, nowadays, I'd be doing my Mimic. I've got it down. I know how to do it. Probably not with a New Game Plus 4 or 5, but I know how to do it now. But watching him do it for me the first time after so many times was great. I wish he wasn't around to do Radon, to be honest. I really do. I'd love to do Radon. But I don't think he'd do it with my New Game Plus. Unless he's got it down that good. But he was really excellent. And the people from the gaming company gave him a reward for it. Which was even awesome. That was just nice to see. Oh, this is going to suck. I do not like these things. I think they suck. And he always hits me too. Always when he comes up. Nope, not this time. Of course I would say that and he wouldn't do it. Ah, I hate that when it's freaking targeting comes off. Oh no! Too close. Shit. Forgot he was doing that one. I thought it was his breath. Bitch! Really? Ah! I hate you, dude. I really do. I hate raw salamanders. I do not like them. You don't like salamanders, I don't. Just die, dude. Just die. Be done with it. Give it up. Call it a day. Make it a week. Get your funeral arrangements in order. It's coming. Alright, so, yeah. I don't like those. I really don't. They're not very nice. I don't like them. I know, I'm going over time. Get over it. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, I don't like those. I really don't. Those are probably my non-favorite ones. Ugh. I just don't. They clip through walls. They just... Ugh. I have a little uniformity or OCD. Oh, they're having fireworks. Sweet. I don't go to fireworks. My bad. I post-traumatic stress. Doesn't do good for me. I stopped going to them. You know. But I'm glad they're out doing them. I hope the kids are out watching them, having fun. What was I saying? Yeah, having fun. So I'm gonna carry on. Well, like I said, the game should be fun. It shouldn't be bad. I try to express it with my son. I love him right to death, but yes, he does get a little aggravated with these games. But then again, I do. I've had days where I'll scream at the screen, and of course, I'm sure you've had a couple of videos of me screaming at the screen, to be exact. Oh crap, did I not do something right? No, I did it right. I think. Let's go to the left side chamber, we'll go back. Yeah, left side chamber. I did it wrong, I think. Yeah, I didn't go through. Should have went to the cell. Oops. Go to the cell now. Yeah, I enjoy playing video games. I enjoy beating video games, and I like playing them. I mean, I play Star Trek Online. It's not probably the greatest game. It's actually older than Sin. It's been around for a while. They actually retired it and gave it to a company that keeps games alive because people are playing it. It's really fun. It's really good. I mean, if you're a Star Trek fan, it's great. I love playing it. I love watching it. I love, the ships. I got full. Jesus. I'm a Federation man all the way. Sorry, I'm just Federation. I do like Klingons, but I really like Federation. So I play Federation, Mech Warrior is not something most people know. Battletech, Mech Warrior. Probably you PC gamers know it more. It's on console, but, people like to play it on online. Mech Warrior Online, yeah. Love to play it. I don't play Mech Warrior Online. I play Mech Warrior 5. And enjoy it that way. I don't like playing it online because I've found that some games when you get in them, and it's not that I'm bad at it, because before we start that shit, multiplayer I'm actually good at. Yes, not great, good. I hold my own in Call of Duty. I've prestige more times than I can count on my fingers and toes. In all of them. Like, old ones, new ones, all of them. I love to shoot people from a distance, that's my thing. But the maps are so small now that it's not even worth it. I don't like to run and gun, but I can do it. And I do mean I can do it. I can literally run and gun and murder a lot of people, if you want me to. I've done it. My kid makes me look bad, though. I get double digits, okay? And I'm not going 30, 40. I'm talking double digits, single, 1, 16, 18, maybe 20 once in a while. Yeah. But as far as I get, maybe 25 if I'm lucky. And that's on a good day where they just want to line up so I can murder them. Like I said, good, not great. But I do prestige like everybody else, and I got a lot of stuff, and done a lot of season passes, and all that stuff, right? I do pay for some suits and stuff if they look cool, and some guns and things like that if they work well. At this point in time, I do not have it installed. I actually uninstalled it. Oh my god, you uninstalled it? Yes, I uninstalled it because I'm not a fanboy and a sports fan. I play it every so often when I want to kill people, and have fun being PvP, and then I put it away when I'm done with it. Why? Because it takes up at least 300 gigabytes. Because they're old school. And everybody's like, what do you mean? Activision is old school, okay? Or Treyarch, Activision, Call of Duty in general is old school. The more gigabytes they can put in your Xbox, the more space you have for them and only them. Right? That's how they work. Destiny used to do it too until they trimmed their game up. Activision had to trim their game up because they were taking up way too much space and people were bitching because they weren't going to play the game because they were tired of their Xbox being full. Hence why I take it out of my Xbox every now and then when I'm done playing PvP. Because it does. It takes up all kinds of space on your Xbox. Or on a console. Way too much space. But their idea of getting people to keep playing their game, same as Destiny. Destiny's idea is if it takes you forever to get this exotic that you want, then you'll be here playing the game instead of playing something else. Which is really fundamentally dumb or stupid, but, you know. Whatever, people do it anyways, so as long as people do it, they're going to keep doing it. Until you tell them no. I haven't used Jolene. Maybe I should use Jolene and Anna in here, if I don't make it the first time. I didn't even get to summon it. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't watch this video, my bad. If I die, I'll watch it after, I promise. After, I'll show you something really cool. If he doesn't die. He's probably gonna die. Actually, you know what? Here, hit me, dude. Dude, seriously, pound me. Beat me up! Dude! You gonna hit me? Hey, you gonna hit me? Here, let me hit you. There you go. Now you hit me. Okay, hit me some more. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up! I'm gonna... He's gonna cut his arm off. Alright, we're gonna stop this. I gotta take the Mimic out. I gotta do something. I just want to. Alright, get out of here. Did he not even hurt me? What the fuck happened there? Alright, kill me. Come on. Kill me. Kill me. I want you to kill me. I'm trying to get you to kill me, dude. Just fucking kill me. It doesn't know what to do. I'm trying to get it to kill me. There we go. That's what I wanted. I try to get it to kill me and it don't kill me, you know? I'm sorry. Yeah, Elden Ring. Alright, I'll be right here for a minute. I want to do something. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, what I was trying to do is this. Alright, we're taking the soap out. We're putting the Felly in. Calling in the big team. I have the Felly maxed, right? Okay. Got the Felly maxed, alright? This is what we're going to do. Do you know what we're going to do now? Have we figured it out? I've figured it out. Alright, good. We call in the Felly, and then we're going to walk in and call in the Felly. And call in another Nefelli. Here comes the other Nefelli. Get him, my chickas! Ouch. He's mad because I brought in the chickas. Wow, dude, seriously! No, jump! Jump! Fucking bitch. That damn tombstone in the way. Where's my money? Here's my money. I want my money back. Dude, that thing took way too much money out of me. Should I kill him just for the hell of it? Hey, I think you're messing with my chickens too much. Here, eat some of this. Ah! Love that ring, dude. That is the bomb. It's the best thing, dude. It is the best thing. You know, I should have put that arc on. I don't have it. I think I have it. I just don't have it on me. Wait. I got my bitches. I got my ladies, man. I got my ladies. My ladies that help me out. Check it out. She's over here, doesn't know what to do because the other Nefelli's in here. Alright, buddy. Cut your hand off. We got it. Now what are you going to do? So gory. So gory. In 3 hours, we're going. It's 4th of July. We're just going to play until I'm done playing. Let's go. Zombie thing. Just doing, George. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I figured I'd play the visuals. I don't usually do it. I skip them. It's been a while since I actually seen them. Oh, what? What did he do? He brought a dragon out, buddy. Now I have a question. If the dragon has rot on its face, why is it not spewing rot? Not that I want it to spew rot, just saying why is it not spewing rot? Ow, why is he going everywhere I'm going? Get him, girls! Get him! Get him, girls! Fudge him up. He's gonna do it again. Oh. This guy's just sitting there. Come on, buddy! You know what? I wanted to try something. This. Ah, what? What? That's some bullshit! That is so bullshit! He got me in mid-flight. Did you see that? In mid-attack, buddy. You're done. You're done. Give it up. It's fireworks, buddy. You okay, baby? Give it up, buddy. I'm not gonna go get that rune. I'm just gonna not use it. Okay, I'm not happy, dude. He took, what did I have, 240? And the dude took like half of it. But if I kill him, I won't get a dragon stone. I don't know if I need a dragon stone. Do I need a dragon stone? Yes. We're just gonna... Nah, we're gonna leave it. You owe me some runes. Seriously, you owe me some runes, dude. Alright, we're gonna grab 3 of these. I think we can only hold 10. I'm gonna grab all 4 of these. Just because I use them a lot. Yeah, I play my way. Yeah, I do. It's just the way it is. We're off. Opens that door. Hello? Hello? We coming in? Knock, knock. Open sesame. Charge. Da, 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 da. Okay, I did give the girl, but did I talk to Butthead? Hold on a minute. I might have to go back here. I don't think I talked to Butthead. Butthead is... The bridge of... Yeah, right there. Bridge of Sacrifice. That's it. I don't think I talked to Butthead. The DLC is very visually beautiful, I hate to say. Well, I don't hate to say it. I actually love to say it. It's actually more visual beautiful than probably here, which they usually did a good number on this. When you open the door and start, you see Lingrave in all its glory, the castle, and it's like, wow, dude. When you first do it, it's the bomb. Yeah, I had to come back here because earlier I found out where Abby. Okay, now he's gonna go nuts, and you'll have to kill him later. That's not a big deal. We have a lot of people we have to do that to. I don't know why. It's just a thing, I guess. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's Elden Ring thing. Yep. It's just dark and angry. I mean, to be honest. What do we do here? I get caught in the corner. Yeah. One of those things, man. One of those things. Yippee yippa. Yep. There goes again. Yeah, fireworks. Fireworks, fireworks. Everybody's watching fireworks. Ain't watching my show. Nope. Nobody's watching Twitch streamers. They're having barbecues, fireworks, and drinks. Yep. Hello? Oh, hello, hello, hello. And where's Bach? I gave him his needle. I'm going to rest right here and wait. Yeah, this character needs like 70 grand, 700,000 just to level. Yep. Hello? Alright, let's go talk to Bach, and then we'll give somebody her eyes. Oh, the boogie boogie boogie. Where is it? I got that freaking spell. I know I do. Alright, memorize spell. You need to take. Is it too high? It might be too high for faith. Nope, it's right there. Giant gold art. Let's try it. Let's roll with it, man. Let's try it. Yep. Alright. So hello Buck, how are you? How are things? You get your sewing needle, now you can change my outfits, I know. Alter. Igor's helm, yeah. What do you change that? Oh. Oh, it changes into a hood. Okay. I should really sell some of those. High pages clothes, sweet. I have all kinds of clothes. Yep. I could actually do the monk pot night thing if I wanted to. Fire Knights. Black Knight, so Beast Champion, yeah, finally got that. That gave me like 2 achievements when I nailed that guy. I killed him. You are my personal seamstress, yep. Alright. Yep, I gotta go give this girl some grapes. Some grapes. What? That was weird. She said something totally different. Huh? Oh, I should have. I videotaped it. I'll have to read it later. I videotaped it. I was like, I should play that back. Okay, now we're gonna go down here, give this guy 10 runes, and grab this. Okay, buddy. Donate 10 runes. You can buy sorceries off you if you want, but I do believe I have them all. Like number held 7. You know, I got way too many. He wants you to get a key for him. Alright. We're off. We exhaust this dialogue. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to exhaust it for the Gunstone key, too? Yes, if you're starting out, and I hate to say this, I don't want to say, if you're going to start out in this, you've never played it before, I would tell you to play a samurai because it's got so many options and range. It doesn't have a lot of armor though, so that's the hard part. Okay. But when I first played it, samurai, it was a lot easier to do because he had the Uchiha katana and he could use it for many things in many different ways. Like he literally sheath it and then smack them, and it would work great. Then they had the Moon Veil, which was great in that aspect. I love the Moon Veil in that aspect, and then they nerfed the hell out of it, which really sucked. They nerfed it because the wave would go so far, and it would literally knock everybody that got hit by it. And of course, in multiplayer, that's not fair to knock everybody. God forbid, they might get knocked and poked. Oh my god! Then they die! Holy shit! Wait a minute, it's PvP, aren't they supposed to die? Isn't that the point? Oh, they die too fast. That's it. I don't think this is a PvP game as much as it is a PvE game. Okay? I don't argue the fact, but I just say it because it is. Okay? It's more PvE than it is PvP. When you get invaded, I don't think that's bad. I really think that's kind of fun once in a while when you're hanging out with your buddies and you get to slap some meathead around. It's okay. It gives you a break from the monotonous and the dying all the time from the bosses. My son and I love to beat on people. So, you know, when you come in when we're doing it, oh well, you'll get over it. That's the truth. We love to beat on people. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's the one game that I think this is the one game that gives it that feature to do that. So it's fun, and it's the one game that does it that's RPG. Usually RPGs have like PvP or PvP areas, or you know, like WoW had this. Oh god, I hated WoWs. They could get to you at any time, any place, right? And I didn't like that aspect of it because you could be in the middle of a freaking tank fight, or an adventure, or a boss, a mini boss that you had to kill to get a mission done, and they would invade you like right then. Okay, or they would be around, or they'd catch you in the field and shit, and you'd lose a lot of stuff if they got you. They stopped doing it, I do believe, after a while, and they made that area just for them to fight each other, which helped out a lot. I do believe it's been a long time since I played WoW. It's been just 9-10 years. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played it. But like I said, I think they fixed it so they'd have their own area to play in and all that stuff. Oh, I want to show the newbies this. The new people that are just starting out. Most of your swords have like multiple swings, if you've noticed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swings. You know. A good weapon for that is. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. I already got it done. My other shield's doing better. A good build for that, or a good thing for this thing is a talisman, and it's over here. Okay, when you're swinging your weapon. Because when you start out in your knight, you don't have a very big weapon. You have a long sword, or you have a slender sword, or whatever the hell you're using for it. Because you're basically using block counters and stabs to work your way through the game in the beginning. There's actually a build I could show you that actually works your way through the whole game that way. I love block counter. I think block counter is my favorite. I'm good at it. I don't mind it, and it's simple. It's not really hard to figure out. Okay. Unfortunately, I use it too much, and not enough spells at this day and at this age, at this time. And with this new game plus 5, you kind of have to use other stuff. That's another thing I didn't get about people was new game plus 5, right? Or the DLC. This is what got me about the DLC, and there was a couple things that I complained about because they invented some stuff, some new stuff, right? Oh yeah, we got to deal with freaking barbecue and poison. Let me get that guy over there, not that guy. I want to get the guy. Yeah, get the bat first. Okay. We want to nail this guy with this. Thank you. Ew, it works, really. Yoink. Not so much. Why did it bounce off the wall? This is going to be a new toy. I like it. Ah, it works pretty good. I'm going to be using this a lot more. I took cleanse me off. You idiot. I'll eat one of these. I took cleanse me off. Goober. Alright, so in here is the Wing Sword Talisman. Okay. Now, this is easier to get than its counterpart. Okay, the counterpart is the Wing Rot Sword Talisman. Okay, Wing Rot, I think it's called Wing Rot, yeah? Something like that. No, you don't. I got something for you, Chica. Have at it. There was a banshee waiting there for me. She had to go. Come here, bat boy. Now, in here is the Sage outfit. So if you're looking for the Sage outfit, this is where it shows up. Alright? This is where it's at. Yes, this is where the Sage outfit is at. So if anybody is looking for the Sage outfit and can't find it, it's in this cave here. Okay, it was right there. You saw where I came from. You can rewind the video and see where I came from to save. Alright. So, like I said, it's a really good talisman for swinging swords. Okay, it's really important for swinging swords and multiple hit weapons, like a flail, twin blades. Jesus Christ, it's good for just about any weapon. Spinning hammers. Oh, I hate bats. I really hate bats. Come here. Damn, dude. Nothing but poison everywhere. Okay, let me hold off here. Come on. No inventory. There we go. Alright, now it's down here and it's kind of difficult to get. Not really that difficult, but it is kind of difficult. I like the arc, but it's not really conducive unless they're in a group. Look at that poison chip. It must be the final. Yeah, it is. I hate bats. Get out of here, bat. Why are you following me? Why did that not hit him? Did that hit him this time? About freaking time. So anyways, they're wrapping off the fireworks, as you can hear. My bad. Don't have a choice in that matter. We're just going to be topping them off. When we do fireworks here, we have the finale, which is everything kind of deal. Poisoned again. Go figure. Yeah, there's a lot of poison down here. I know the wing rot, the wing talisman is down here, and there's a lot of poison, and you're going to see what's guarding the poison. Guarding it. And it is difficult if you're low level. It can be. But if you have a summons, it's not too bad. If you're low level. Basically, I would play this through, and I'm going to say this. I know you're all going to be like, bah! Okay? I don't care. If you're a nut, then so be it. But if you're going to play this, you play it through with your summons. You play it through with whatever you can get through it with. Alright? Oh, fuck no. Don't let her do that. You play it through with whatever you can get through with it, right? And that's how you do it. Hey, I didn't say you could kill my summons, did I? Oh, she's dead. Good summons. Okay, that's a wing sword insignia. Okay, now the ring rot sword insignia is actually better. Okay, but in order to get it, you have to do a quest line that's very hard to do, and I'll tell you why it's hard to do. You have to fight a rot monster on a pond in the middle of Rotville, and there's a hill, but he loves to go up it and down it. He glitches through the wall, which means you miss him a lot. You know that thing in the basement I just fought? Yeah, that thing. Except it spews out rot, and you're in a rot lake. And if you fall in the lake, you're basically rotted. If you come out of the lake, you're rotted. If he spits on you, you're rotted. You're basically taking bells all the time and trying to avoid his attacks, along with healing. And for some reason, this character has not killed that damn thing. No matter how many times I've been down there to kill it. Which I'm sure it's because it's a new game. I should have done it the first play and just killed it when I went through it on the first time. But doing Melanie's quest is actually difficult, and sometimes you have to do it on the second playthrough because you might have missed something on the first playthrough. Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, watch out. That's a lobster, that's a sniper. And yes, the lobsters in Elden Ring, when they see that meme with the sniper rifle, they are not kidding. See? They are not kidding. It is a sniper. And they usually hit you in the back of the head. I'm surprised it didn't hit me. I got lucky. And they usually cream you right in the back of the head. Bing! As you're running away. Yeah. It's difficult to do, Melanie's quest is. It sometimes glitch. It used to glitch out. It doesn't anymore. You cannot kill her, okay? But if you walk across the swamp in the area where she's at, she will come out and attack you, okay? That's what the problem is. You have to basically go from, some priest dude. I'll show you when I get there, when it's time to go over there. After I kill Renala, I'll go over and kill Radon. I do it Renala, Radon, and then so on and so forth. There's a certain way to do it, and if you don't do it right, she always comes out and invades, and of course you defend yourself, so you kill her. And that ruins the whole damn thing. It ends it right there. Which I don't think it should do that, but it does it anyways. She automatically invades. You don't have to find her name, she automatically invades, and that's where it screws up, and it used to glitch. I don't know if it still does, but it used to. And it used to frig it all up, so you had to do it in the New Game Plus because you couldn't do it the first playthrough if you did it wrong. And a lot of times you have to be real, get some level to you before you go beat that dude up that has her thing that you need. Yeah, it never was the greatest quest, and the ending is really shitty. And trying to get to the end of it is even more shitty. It's just a long quest. And trying to get the gold needle out of it and do the thing with Melina, I never get that done. I always get the ring rot and then I'm done. I don't get the needle because I always kill Melina before I get it done. Oh, like I said, it's a long quest, and if you look at the video, you'll see what I mean. It's a long quest. And Patches is up here for me. Why wasn't he up here for the new guy? I don't know. Speaking of... Alright, don't ever do what he says. It's always bad for you. Alright, don't ever do what he says. It's always bad for you. What he tells you to do is he tells you to go to a thing that grabs you and picks you up. Okay? a virgin, water wheel, whatever. If she picks you up, she's going to transport you to a place that if you're too low level, you cannot get out of. But you can't get to the volcano manor that way. Alright. Now, he's kind of a putz, because he does stuff to you through the whole game. And that's one of them. Is he basically has you go fight 2 steel maidens. Which if you're not strong enough, you can't do it. If you don't have a mimic, it's hard to do. If you have a good summons, they will usually chew the shit out of it real quick. And it used to have a glitch where you could stand on a rock and not get hit. And everybody did it because of that glitch. Now it doesn't. So hardly anybody does it. They skip it. You can actually ride around the whole thing and not go get there any other way. You can also talk to Blondie there that needs the necklace, and she'll get you a shortcut to Volcano Manor without having to do any of that. Yeah, with a shortcut without having to do any of that. Yeah. Oh, the good thing about being high level is you always have spending money for other stuff. But you never have enough to level you up. You can beat 12 bosses and you won't have enough to level you up. Okay. I want my prawns, man. You can buy prawns off you, which help with damage negation. I'm not buying a bunch because I already have a bunch. Unfortunately, if you do things wrong in his quest line, he will die. Okay? That's another story for another time. Basically, you buy the thing off him, you buy some prawns. He likes you because you bought some prawns. Yeah. And then later on, he makes crab claws, which are even better than prawns. Yes. As far as damage negation. And if you're if you're low level, it's good to use those. Let's get your necklace back. You're gonna give me a letter. Alright, that's in case you get to there first. Alright. I'm not going to strike the barrier. I just jumped and it sets it off. If you jump there... Right, if you jump there, it's going to set a barrier off. Hopefully it won't fuck up the quest. But sometimes it does, which is foolish, because when she stops talking, you always jump. Because you're pushing the jump button. Yeah, it's been that way forever. If it doesn't, then you'll be able to go to the Arthas Plateau when you get the Dectus Medallion, which I already have if I did it right. I always get both the Dectus Medallion and shit. When you go to the Arthas Plateau, why is that lobster over there irritated? I didn't set him off. If you go to the Arthas Plateau, she should be waiting right there, and then you can go to the Volcano Manor. Yeah. It's a quick way of doing it without having to go through the Iron Maiden like Patches says. Because what Patches does, he tells you to go through your Iron Maiden, and then you go to a ledge at Garomere Mountain, and then he pushes you off the ledge, tries to kill you again, and then you have to travel all the way along or around to get to Volcano Manor. Yeah, he tries to kill you like twice. Actually, he tries to kill you 3 times, I believe. The first time he tries to kill you, and then twice after that. Okay, now we have to go to the gate. I'm going to go to the gate first, because I always do. Oh, wait, we got to go find Demios. Demios is whining over his person that got killed. I don't know why she got killed, but I do know he's over here pouting about it. Because I don't think you ever see her alive. I think you can get here and see her alive, but if you're very lucky and fast, you might see her alive. I usually get here and always see Demios. I know back in the old day you used to be able to see her alive, and then you talk to her, and then you come back and Demios would be standing there. She'd be dead. I think you have to do it before you kill Godric. You have to come here, see her, and then head back. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've done it. Usually I just skip it because it doesn't affect anything that he does. It just affects her. You actually get to meet her. That's the only thing that changes. Otherwise than that, she just dies. It's not a real big deal. I always thought there should have been more to that, or it should have connected to something else, but it doesn't. I thought it should have told you who killed her, and then you went and found him and killed them. And I think it's the mad dude that did it, so I don't know. The guy with the Sharabi eye thing. Or a girl, or it's his daughter that died because of Sharabi eye lady. Boy. I always thought they should have connected, but I don't know if they did or not. I go see the crony. Hello, crony lady, how are you? Yeah, show you my hands. Look at my hands. They're so wonderful. Yeah. They're lovely. She's all about the hands. She's not a foot fetish lady. She's a hand fetish lady. Even though she has no eyes. Have you noticed? She's blind as bad. She has no eyes. But she's a hand fetish lady. There's another graveyard down there to get runes. That one's guarded by a big old plant flower that likes to shoot at you the whole time you're doing it. Where's this dude? There he is. Alright, buddy. You want to go? I got your number. Oh, no, I don't. You got my number. I hate that crap. Yeah, watch out for those glintstone pebbles, dude. They'll almost rip your bar in half when you're a newbie. They'll literally kill you in one shot. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go to the door. And we're going to go down there and head across the lake. But first, we're going to get the save, because I don't want to come back and get it again. I just want to come back here and go in. Okay, so we're going to go probably to there. Jeez, 9:30. Ugh. I'm going to probably have a sandwich and watch a Star Trek movie. Yes. Alrighty. I'm going to go down here, back to here, and then we're going to run all the way over here. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Because I said so. Because I'm driving this boat. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be a long ride, but we're going to do it. We're looking for a dragon that's standing in front of a key. And we need the key. Yes, that's what we need. And then we get in the building, the library, the school, Raylo County School. Oh, there's a save over here. We're going to get this. This is the save, right? And you got the fat people on it. Good. No, this is a save. The chubby little dudes, the spinners there, the flip-floppers, the cartwheelers. That's what I call them. Fat, chubby jelly bellies. That's what they are, the jelly bellies. Yep. Because I got a jelly belly, so they got a jelly belly. Now that's the Blood Church over there, which has to do with Moog. When we get to that part, we'll do it, but I'm not gonna for a bit, and then we'll go to the DLC. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a bunch of other stuff first, just for our GP. Now there's a city over here, a town you want to get to. There's a couple flowers that are gonna shoot at you on the way over here. Yep. And there's a stone right there. There's a couple things around here. I gotta clean this place out again someday, just to see what it's like. I'm not doing it right now. We're just gonna go to get the key. Oi. in the safe. Yep. Alrighty. I know it's a long video, but I'm having fun doing it. And it's 4th of July, so why not? I think I'm going to use Jolene and Anna for this. Just because. Just because I'm sure they'll love the dragon to fight. Hey, buddy. I brought some friends. Do you mind? There you go, buddies. Oh, shit. He's kicking their ass. They're kicking his ass. Ow. Can I heal? Thank you. I want the key. Alright, I got the key. We're good. Maybe if I die, we're all good. What is he doing? Oh, he's going up. How's that affecting us when we're not there? That was just really stupid. Oh shit. Fucking comment sucks, man. Get off me with that shit. Yeah, he tends to try to do something so you want to watch it. What that something is he tries to get you without your limit of the mimics or the fucking summonses so he can kick their ass or so you won't have them. Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Like they're so far away, he reset. Where the fuck did he go? Yeah, see, you got rid of my fucking summons. And then that's bullshit, he glitches. Yes, he glitches, by the way, people. He goes so far and he flies out of the way, so your summons go away because he's too far away. Come on, bitch. Ah, fuck off! Yeah, fuck off, dude. I knew what you were doing. He does. He's the fucking worst dragon when it comes to that shit because he does it all the time. Stop running, bitch. Bye, buddy. Yeah, bleh. Didn't work in your favor, did it? Alrighty. Yeah, I need direct chronic power, no crystallize. Yay! We beat the dragon! Woo, woo, woo. We beat the dragon, yes. Dragon is dead. Yep. Save. Now, I'm gonna go up to the car, and I think I'm gonna stop right there for now. I don't feel like playing anymore tonight. Yep, I don't feel like playing anymore tonight. I think I'm done. It's 4th of July. I played 3 hours and 38 minutes. So you've had quite the show for part 3. Part 3 is actually 3 hours long. Alright, now that you got the key, you can go through the gate. Now, once you do that, you lose the key, so you have to find another key inside of here to give to the dude. And if you give the key to the dude, you're screwed because you can't get in. So you want to get the key in here and then give it to him. I will show that in part 4, probably. Yes. Alrighty, this is where I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna freaking help Yuri out here, and then I'm gonna go. Yep, I'm gonna help Yuri out here, and then I'm gonna go. I always help Yuri out here. Might as well get that out of the way. Plus, there's a golden seed back here you want to grab. If you're new, you want to grab a golden seed. Always want to get the golden seed and the shared tears because they up your flask and make your flask bigger, so they do more when you pop them. That thing over there is a bell called mausoleum, which means you can copy remembrances of bosses. Okay? That means you can, like, if you want both weapons, then you can come to one of those, knock them down, or get them to sit down, and then you will get the bell, the mausoleum remembrance. You can copy it. Okay, now this is a tricky little thing. This is actually a tough fight at some point. Yuri's going to be fighting somebody. You have to help him kill him. Yeah, that's it. And that's Yuri's quest line. Now, the thing I don't get is, what the hell? Why did that go right through him or he jumped by it? What the hell was that shit? Must have been something he's wearing. That was weird. Never seen that happen. I'm supposing that's the Fly Crucible Talisman, maybe? That's where you'll get his sword, because she will... Yeah, that's a quest line. Just follow it and you'll find out. That's as far as I'm going tonight. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Do enjoy and follow, like, whatever you want to do. The Podhead night will be carrying on probably tomorrow. What is today? Today is the 4th. Tomorrow is Friday. Alright. Yeah, I'll be carrying on tomorrow. Yep. I'll be doing it for 2 hours tomorrow instead of 3. Thank you for watching. Hit that follow, like, subscribe button. All the above. Do have a wonderful night. And happy 4th of July. Even though it's over. And bye-bye.